plenty. Hello everyone, what's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome to FireCast episode 18. We said with our tjmr member by Stephen.
Sheesh, that's changed since the first one, bro.
Oh yeah, see it's interesting too.
Alright.
The last time we talked, you were just about to do your artist change, so this is gonna be an awesome little insight.
This will be once it's done. Shit's all different.
With how things have gone since.
Yeah. With my co-host DZ.
What's cracking, bitch?
All right, so boys, let's kick off, man. Steven,
That's me. What's up?
how are you feeling with the new? Because I personally think you're fucking killing it, bro. What do you got on Spotify now? Almost 4K listeners.
Yeah, 3K at the moment. I
Did
got
you-
fucking.
You never reached that as young SB, did you? You did. You had a couple of songs that hit 10K plays and shit,
I
but
had
never
one
the
song
followers.
that hit 10K. But the monthly listeners was only ever like fucking like 1,000, bro. Like I have not done this well.
That's still good, bro.
I'm pretty gassed, bro. Because I hit some guy up on TikTok.
Okay.
Because he made like a TikTok about like my weekly playlist rotation this week, and I hit him up. I was like, yeah, I just dropped this song like about fucking 3 weeks ago. Chuck it in your playlist for us, G. Have a listen. And he's like, yeah. All right, let me have a listen. And he chucked it in. It was like a weekly rotation thing. So he chucked me his playlist for like a week, and the listen spiked. And I even got a couple of actual like followers, like you know how people can like follow you and shit
On Spotify, yeah.
On Spotify, yeah. I got a couple of those as well, which is good. So
Man, I need to fucking do that shit.
Bro,
That is
for real,
awesome.
bro. For real. I don't like TikTok is a fucking pretty dead app for the most part, but you get into like the music side, and people who do like there's hella people who do like playlists and shit, and like it's so easy for someone to blow up on there. So you just hit them before they blow up, and you could be lucky when their playlist gets big and you're on it. It's like fucking crazy. So I was pretty gassed about that.
That's mad.
It's a good it's cool too because people take their playlists like real seriously. Like when I posted a fucking a story yesterday where I got onto this lo-fi playlist for my song Little Bird, and the guy who made the playlist had actually physically emailed me and goes, "Hey man, I've accepted your song. Thank you so much for sending it. Here's my Instagram. If you got any like other songs, send it to me." Like these guys. Like take it seriously. Like they got pride in their playlist.
It's like a way of life for some people, bro. That's like what we do with our music. They treat it like their playlist is that thing for them, you know. Like some people treat their fucking clothing brands or whatever like their playlist is their brand. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, people are very proud in their taste. People are very proud in their taste in music.
Oh, people love to flex about their music taste, bro. Like, yeah, I got a better music taste because I listen to fucking Tame Impala and.
It's like, bro, who cares?
Bro, listen to what you want to listen to, bro. Just fucking be happy and enjoy that shit. There's no stress.
I mean, I can relate, bro. I mean, every time I was going to kick-ons and parties, bro, every cunt would be fighting and arguing who gets the fucking AUX for a couple hours. Like, everyone's fighting and fucking, you know what I mean? So there is
it's a weird thing about humans with that.
I'm telling you, music is fucking... for most people, I reckon music it flies over their head how important it is to the human mind and body, I reckon. Like, some people just don't understand how powerful music really is, man. It's crazy. People take it fucking seriously, man.
For real, bro. Shit's so important, man.
So,
but like people realize, but they don't realize. You know, it's like a subconscious thing. They're like, "Nah, fuck, I like this music. It needs to be this music." But if they would think in the front of their mind, like, "Oh fuck, this shit's important." Like, I can't do it without music.
100%, man. Stevie, how have you approached? Are you doing anything different as by Steven? Because I've noticed that your marketing's a lot better. Now, this is something I tell clients this all the time too when people message me and they're asking me, okay, I've got this song now and I'm happy with it. What do I do? What do I do? Like a lot of, especially young kids, they think that it's just about making the song, uploading it on SoundCloud and happy days.
Blow up.
Nah, man. That does not happen, bro. And I don't give a fuck what anyone has told you. I don't care if Post Malone said, oh, I just uploaded a song on TikTok and it blew up. No, that does not happen. It's almost impossible for that to happen. There's a lot of marketing, there's money, these guys have teams behind them, they're doing ads, they're running promos. Even if you don't see a single promo for that Post Malone song, you can bet that they're pushing it in England, in wherever it is, and they're sending shit. And they're doing promo and ads, bro. So marketing is so important. And
marketing's mad important.
You've gotten a lot better at it, Stevie. So what, are you taking that on board more, or are you just having more fun with it?
I'm just having more fun with it. Like, I decided the name switch is the time for a fucking attitude switch too. And it sort of even relates to one of the bars in our upcoming single Altogether where DZ's like, oh, it all changed when I let go of pride, bro. But I stopped being so fucking proud of myself and how I carry myself. I'm like, oh, this music shit's just fun. I'm going to take it fun and do fun little marketing things
Yeah.
like I did for Don't Go, where I put a suit on at work, and I was like, oh, you know, it sucks COVID, but my song doesn't stream it. It's just more fun to me.
100%, bro.
I like messaging people and just not being scared to reach out.
Yep.
But I don't think I'm
you're
making
good
it
at that,
more
man.
important, but I just like to have fun with it, man. Like, I'm doing all this shit on Instagram now, like just posting videos of me rapping, and they're slowly getting a bit more traction and shit. And then that catches on, and the fucking thing grows. It's more about just being consistent. Like, as young SB, bro, I'd release a song every 6 months. And like that's just it's not gonna work.
Nah.
Yeah, you
No
can't
matter
do
how,
that.
no matter how good the music is, like I was having this chat with Mo B the other day on Insta. Like it's all about marketing, bro. You could release the best song in the world, bro, but if no one hears it, it doesn't fucking matter. That's why so many people who are trash are getting famous. That's why I'm like, fuck it. I'll release a song every month, bro. Whether I think it's the best or not, it doesn't matter as long as I have fun with it and I think it's decent. And then I'll just do fun little marketing things. Like I've got one for my next song that comes out in this month. Like some chick on TikTok was complaining about her life, how it sucks, bro. But she's got like 1 million followers on TikTok, and all her songs get like 100K streams. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Listen to this. Then I play a snippet of my new song, and I think that's funny. It's all about having fun with it, bro. Because if people see that you're enjoying your life and you're enjoying your marketing, then they're gonna enjoy it, bro. If you're sitting there serious, like,
man,
look at this new song.
It's
Very
an
cool.
aura.
No one cares, bro.
It's an aura.
That's it. It's all about your aura. It's all about your energy.
Your energy, it's your vibe, bro. And people literally feel that even through the internet. Odyssey, what's going on, bro? One of our main moderators. What up, brother?
Cracking, mate.
What's up, Odyssey?
Yeah, it's all about the aura, man. And there's a fun fact, right?
All about your aura and your attitude and shit, bro.
There was a song, what was it? It was super popular. The name will come back to me in a minute, but a couple of years ago, there was this crazy ass song that came out. It was on the radio. That guy that 2648. What's that guy?
Turn you up.
What was that?
What
was that song called?
Those songs yesterday.
What, Trap Queen?
Oh, Trap
The other
Queen.
one, 6, 7. What is
Trap
it? 7,
Queen.
8, 9.
How does that?
Six,
How does that?
7, 8's the other one.
How does that chorus go for Trap Queen?
All
right.
Money, I ain't never let it go.
That song, right? Fun fact. That song was actually out for a whole year prior. Nothing, right? Nothing. I watched an interview and he said he knew that song had potential, that wherever he's from, New York or Atlanta, wherever the fuck they're from, him and his mates made up like thousands of CDs, actual CD copies, with just the song Trap Queen on it. And they went out in the street and they were handing it out for free. Just trying to get a bit of clout behind this song. So they're handing out all these CDs, and then 1 year later, it was the most popular song of the year. You know what I mean? So once again,
I think
marketing.
I saw the same interview where he's like, he just fucking pumped the shit out of the
he
one
was
song.
sharing it to literally to everyone, and he just worked on that one song and focused on the marketing, and then that one song probably made him rich, man. So
I heard a story. I can't remember who it was, but another famous rapper. They used to work at Macca's and they'd put his mixtape in the Happy Meals.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I love that.
Who was it,
Yeah,
bro?
I don't remember who it was. I don't remember.
Oh, I've heard of that, bro. I've heard of that. That's funny as fuck.
You gotta do
That's
shit
what I
like
mean.
crazy shit.
There's two ways about it, bro. You could either do like what we're all doing and pumping off heaps of songs and doing like decent marketing for all of them, or you work on one fuck off massive song that you think's got radio potential, and then you pump that for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And like it's hard to decide which one you want to do, because I mean, like, I like putting out more music because I just enjoy recording. If I think the song's cool and I can jam to it in my bedroom, I'm like, fuck it, I'll put it out. But at the same time, like, you want to put that effort into at least one of the songs that you like, and just be like, fucking listen to this. Record a clip for this song, record another clip for the same song, like fucking Lil Nas X did with Old Town Road. How he just made like
7 remixes,
yeah, remixes. He made memes about it until it blew. He got fucking like, it was going off on Twitter because of all the memes of the fucking cut on the horses, bro. Like pumping just the one song, and now he's famous.
Personally, I think for young artists, upcoming artists like ourselves, we don't really have the time or really the money to focus on one song.
Money for that.
I think we're doing it the perfect way, because like I said, man, like every day numbers are growing. You know what I mean? And you can see it with your own fucking eyes. My listeners, bro, I was at 100 monthly listeners yesterday or 2 days ago. I got on that lo-fi playlist this morning. I'm at 115. You know what I mean? It's nothing, but it's fucking growing, and numbers don't lie, bro. Like it's all of us. Bystephen, I DM'd Stevie, bro. I woke up one morning just doing my thing, doing what I always do. I always check up on my artist, you know, on the TJM label. I see all the numbers. I check, make sure everything's sort of, you know, we're all sort of working. And then when I got to Stevie's Spotify, I saw 3,900. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't even
oh.
realize it went up that much, bro. I remember checking once, but like the first day it was on, I was like, oh yeah, like 800, that's cool. And you're like, oh, you're on like fucking 3,000, cunt.
I was like, what the fuck, cunt? I messaged him straight away. I'm like, hey, this is fucking sick, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You got Moby, who's been a bee's dick away of 500 for like Moby's another interesting one, bro. That motherfucker got himself in a weird little hole where he can do whatever he wants and his number doesn't go down or up.
No, he's like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
in a
it's
perfect
crazy.
spot
Like,
where
he-
it sits.
He
got
has been
dedicated fans.
sitting. He has been sitting at 500 or close to 500 for that long. Like, holy crap! I'm like, fuck, dude, how the fuck is he? Like, he's like, as Moby's got like hardcore fans that actually listen to him, like it's normal
Religious
music kind of
daily,
thing.
bro. Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, the amount of times I'll be walking down like at work and I just fucking And I know, yes, I know that these words mean this and nothing. Like, I full sing his shit. Like, it's fucking crazy. He's got that vibe, hey, man. Fucking hell.
He's got a real good, like, fucking, I guess,
Damn.
normal music vibe.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
telling
he
you
makes
right
good
now,
music,
It's the
man.
mainstream,
that
if you know
Frank
what I mean.
Ocean vibe, bro. ZX, what's going on? Yo, we haven't listened to any songs. Mama Fire is in the chat. Good morning, mother dearest. I want to join TJM, man. We all TJM, man. Don't worry about that, bro. Everyone's TJM.
TJM's a mindset, bro.
Yeah,
TJM's a mindset.
it's a vibe.
Not just the music.
So we won't get into the listening stuff just yet. We've only, we got plenty of time. We'll sort of go. What do you reckon? We'll listen to like a song, talk about it, talk about something else, come back to a
Yeah,
song.
I like that. We listen to a song, talk about a song, talk about
Yeah.
the production behind it, the ideas behind
Alright,
it,
that's a pretty good idea.
And then we go to another song, we listen to the full thing.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's cool.
First of all, let's how are we? I'm gonna have to screen share the. That's what we were talking about before, eh, lads? I'll screen
Yeah,
share
you screen share, because that way we can hear it through for our headphones and shit normal.
because
Yeah, that'd be better.
okay, I just give me a sec, lads. I gotta hide everything on my top monitor because I got a lot of little surprises and stuff here, and I don't want everyone to see my midget porn that I've been watching, so I'll keep that.
Yeah, for real, bro. I keep mine in a special folder. You
No,
don't
I got a
keep
lot
it
of. There's a lot of collabs and stuff we're working on here. I don't really want to give away just yet. We got another song. Fuck with Izzy Locks. Like, I don't know when we're gonna do that, bro. Like, fuck. We
Hey,
got
ready
music.
to go, bro, for whenever.
We
Like,
got
that
music.
one's just ready to go.
We got music falling out our assholes, man. Like,
We
fuck.
got music flying out, bro. Because what, your album drops, what, 26 is it, DZ?
Yes, sir.
So hold on.
So 26. Then I got
What-
one coming on I got a single on the 29th, and then fucking Holloway's on the 10th of October.
So we got.
Then
I
I got
got.
a song with Moby.
I think after
That's
this, I got to make a roadmap. So I got a song coming out on the 18th.
Yep.
Album on the 26th. You
Yep.
got a single on the 29th.
29th.
Holloway's first official release on the 10th. What else?
on the
Then you've
10th,
got.
Yep.
What else do you got, Stevie?
Then me and
Moby's
Moby are
got
working on
stuff,
something to
yeah.
drop in October, and I think Moby's got some more of his own shit to drop. around
Fucking
October.
Moby's
You got
got.
one too,
Moby's
Moby,
been messaging me fucking collabs. He's working with Teal. I think this is another Australian singer. She's a crazy
seen that.
singer. Teal Zaria. He sent me a snippet of that, and holy fuck, I was like, wow, like she's a crazy singer.
Yeah, she's great, man.
So you know what I mean? Like we're doing great, but like at what point do we take the next step, Stevie? I always ask this to everyone. At what point do we have to sit here and go, nah, we have to quit our jobs and do this full time? Whether we
hard,
whether
bro,
we
'cause, like-
fail or not, who cares? At least we can say we gave it our all. Like, when's the right time, bro?
It's tricky, bro, because like you still need to save up funds so you can, live afterwards. I saw somewhere that you want to save, if you save up at least 10 grand, you can live without work for fucking like 3 months, and just push music heavy, push music hardcore. But you also need the money to back the music. It's mad tricky. Like you can take that jump whenever, but then if it doesn't work out, it's gonna put you off doing music for a minute. You know what I mean? If you quit your job to pursue it and it don't work, that time you're like, oh fuck, what do I do?
Yeah, you're
You know?
right.
That's fucking tricky.
I never thought about that. That'll be a real kick in the guts. Like, oh,
That's what I mean. Like you're all gas. You're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I quit work. I'm gonna do this music shit full time, bro. I'm gonna put my all into it. I'm gonna spend cash on it. You drop this one song or like this fucking album or whatever, and like
nothing happens.
months after, no traction. You're still at the same spot, and you just quit your job. You're like, oh fuck, like, damn, what do I do? So it's scary, bro. I mean, you always gotta take risks in life, but they gotta be calculated risks, I guess. I think when that time comes, you'll know. Like life works like that in funny ways, bro. Like shit works out how it's meant to work out, bro. When that time comes, something will happen. You'll be like, fuck, I need to quit work and push this music shit. I don't think there's an exact time you can ever put on it because, like, everything
It's
works out
right.
as
It's
supposed
right,
to.
man.
you don't want to fuck yourself up by quitting too early and then be like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
done.
fucking, this is awkward because I resigned yesterday. So
Yeah.
No, all right, here we go, boys. Let's have. I've got the folder here. If you guys want to look into the rabbit hole, I'm pretty sure you can see that on
Let's
stream.
go.
I'll make like a little box here. Try to hide it so we're not covering Steven's beautiful face.
That's my
Can't see nothing. No.
He hasn't screenshot it yet.
Okay, and then I have to move this here so the stream can see that, and then I got to click. Which one's the share my screen?
Yes, sir. And then there should be an option that says either window or
Okay, can you guys
go.
see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see the little folder there. Okay, perfect. Okay, can you guys still see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Wherever you
perfect.
move it, we're all gonna see it because we're gonna be stuck on looking in the window now.
Okay, this works out pretty good, pretty unconventional, but you know, it is what it is.
Oh,
So,
yeah, it does the job.
man, this is exciting, boys. This is a fucking album and a half, man.
Oh,
Holy,
it's so good.
This is a-
It's so good, man.
this is an album. All right, fuck it. Let's break down our collab first. The by Stephen,
Yeah, that makes sense.
DZ, bounce of it. So we'll play.
Oh, fucking great song, bro. I had so much fun recording that, man. It was fucking, it was
fun,
so
eh?
much
It was
fun.
good.
This was awesome,
So
man.
much
This
fun,
was-
bro.
This was fire. This all started from. Was this the beat we did with the challenge where we all flipped the?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
the one
that's
where
right.
me, you, I
Strong
think
Maurice.
it was Izzy jumped on, Strong Maurice.
Strong Maurice, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
did you use that same beat?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
it was the
beat.
same beat
Oh,
he
that's
used.
mad.
This is
That's
my
awesome.
flip. This is my original flip. So let's see if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Nah, you'll need to stream the fucking music one, the one you're on now.
So you can't.
Nah, so you need to stream Groove Music, and then we'll be able to listen to it through there.
Ah, okay. Yep. Interesting. Okay. So I can click this. Yep. Then I go to. Hold on. Let me get rid of. It's hard because my bloody taskbar is covering what it says at the bottom.
Yeah. Bro, I can see. I got the stream up
There we
on the
go.
screen.
Share screen. Oh, it doesn't give me the option to share Groove Music.
Because you have it minimized, you have to unminimize it.
Okay, yeah. So go like that.
You know everything about fucking technology.
Oh, bro,
This guy-
I'm Discord king, bro.
Yes.
I'll
Now
be
if you
stuck,
just-
bro.
Here
I'll
we go.
quit,
Here we
man.
go.
Now if you do that, you should be able to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can see that.
There we go.
I can play it. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn! Play a few seconds.
Volume up.
Haters couldn't handle the side of us when we line them up, fit them inside a box, just be talking shit while they eyeing us.
Everything I touch turn to gold, I got the Midas touch. Don't want nigga hit, you better stay away from the side of us.
Say it how I mean it, my enemies get defeated, I let them be so conceited, you disagree, I'm the meanest, you're choking up on this penis.
We so raw, no protection, baby, giving us affection just to get up in our section. Acting like they got connection, but confession, we can see all your deception. Only fucking with you so you get a measure.
Bitch, I've been a monster, tell them my flow is awesome, spit it, they feeling awestruck, sicker than feeling nauseous, stick 'em up, put a hole in their dome like
That's
they
a porpoise! Alright, that really threw me off, that porpoise line, when I was...
Yeah.
Yeah, but this man's never heard of the other word for fucking dolphin before,
Bruh,
bro.
I've never heard... I don't know, and the more I've thought about it, I never think I've ever heard a rapper use the word
That's so funny,
porpoise
bro.
before. Even
Hold
Aussie... Man, even Aussie slang couldn't figure it out, and I thought he was smart, so I thought that motherfucker would be able to tell me what a porpoise was, but nah.
That was so funny, bro. I remember seeing that clip and you're like, what the fuck is a porpoise? And I remember getting the song and I was like, oh, fuck, I like that. Like a dolphin, bro.
Like
That's
a dolphin,
crazy.
like a walrus, a penguin. I don't know, bro. So let's talk about that for a little bit. So as you all know, it started off as I flipped a vinyl. It was by Sile Johnson, and as soon as I heard the opening of that vinyl where he says, "I feel the love," I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fucking funky as fuck. And straight away, chopped that part. I knew I was gonna use that somewhere. Did my little flip. We did a little thing on Instagram for it, and then did I send it to you first, DZ? Originally,
Yeah,
or did I
because DZ sent it to me. So you would have sent it to him first.
Okay, and then
I knew when I was watching you do it on stream, I knew instantly, I was like, all right, this is where Steve, because I wanted to do that back and forth already before we had a beat. I sent Steven a message and I was like, I got this idea.
To do like a
And I
back and
saw you-
forth
yeah.
type song. Yeah.
And I saw you doing that beat on stream. I was like, yeah, this is the one. I'll
Yeah.
send this to Steven. So
Yeah,
when you
for
finished
real.
it, I sent it off.
How did you guys go about that? Did you record your whole? Because that'd be fucking hard, wouldn't it? Did you record your whole little things with gaps, DZ, or were you literally going back and forth with bars?
Remember Glitter Stim that we do with Moby?
Yeah.
That's how he did that. I sent him, like, he told me to do like 4 bars, leave a gap, 4 bars, leave a gap.
So you
4
physically
bars.
sent Stevie the thing with gaps in it.
Yeah. So I got the WAV file cut out with the beat.
Yeah.
And DZ's vocals, bro. But there was like always gaps between it. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll write between the gaps. And like, I'll try to play off the bar that he said beforehand. Because I got him to send me his lyrics too, bro. So like when he's like, put a hole in their head like a porpoise right after that, I'm like, bop, bop. Because, you know, like guns and
Okay,
shit.
yeah. Why would you fucking shoot a dolphin, Dylan? You're savage,
I didn't
man.
say I'd shoot a dolphin.
Okay, that's
I
awesome.
said you'd look like a dolphin. I'd shoot you, and you'd have a hole in your head, and you'd look like
in
a
your head
dolphin.
like the dolphin. Yeah,
like a walrus. All right, that's fucking sick. And Stevie, so recording wise, how did that go for you? Because you got that back to us pretty quick too, if I remember. Like this was all happening, guys, in the chat too. How long has this taken us, bro? Not even a couple months, eh?
Not too long, bro.
Shit has been, man. I was getting files after file after file, bro. At one point, it's kind of like the last album we did, Spirit and Jackal. I was talking to Chloe about this. Every time I work on an album, for some fucking reason, obviously you get to that point where you start to feel overwhelmed. And I was at that point. I was starting to reach that point where by this point, I had the game's vocals, this guy's vocals, this guy's vocals. I was doing bounce with it. I had so much shit, and I started feeling like I was getting overwhelmed, and I was going, fuck. And then I started hitting that panic mode, and then I was like, okay, bang, stop, reset, think about it. And then that's when the best way to go about it, boys, is the one thing at a time. And you only focus on one song until it's fucking finished or nearly finished. So what I did was, I was sending you the rough final versions, and then I was going back and mastering them, mate. That's what I was doing. Yeah. Because I actually sent DZ like, I think, at first I was sending DZ the songs one by one. Then I said, nah, scrap that. That's not the final version. I got to redo it. Started sending him again, and I was like, no, scrap that. Gotta go again. And then I sent him a couple songs in a folder, I'm pretty sure. Then I was like, nah, scrap that. Sorry. I'm just gonna send it all together at the end.
Yeah.
And then I sent DZ literally the whole fucking album in just one folder. So focus on one song at a time, especially when you're doing 11, 12 songs. Like I said, you can get overwhelmed and you start to get a bit panicky, which is normal, you know what I mean? It's a normal emotion you feel. So what I was doing, the best way to go about it is, for me anyway, like people can have it their own ways and stuff, but I was literally doing one song completely. And I was taking maybe between 5 to 7 hours of mixing. I would then send snippets of the rough ID, yada yada yada. Everyone would say, yeah, cool. Then I'd sit there and master. Now the mastering is the most important part, which is fucking. I hate mastering, but I love mastering, because mastering is where you hear the mistakes that you made in the mix, right? Phase issues, phase cancellation, high end's way too high, the low end's way too muddy, shit's not compressed properly, it's not feeling glued together as a final piece. So I was taking a little bit of time on the master, and then I'd make a folder, okay, bang. Then you do your cross-reference. Another thing that people seem to always forget is artists don't cross-reference their stuff. Now I'm talking about listening to it on Apple headphones, listening to it through your mobile, listening it to on a Bluetooth speaker. I'll show you, right? Every song that TJM releases, the final listen is on this bad boy.
The little Ewing bird,
this piece of shit speaker. Now why? Exactly that. Because it's a piece of shit. But how many times would you have a sesh, or would you go to kick-ons and every cunt smoking bongs around this little thing, and he's all like, you know what I mean? And it's still, the music still sounded fire. So if you can get a good mix on this, boys, which is in mono, right? That's another important thing. This is in mono. Once you got it on this good, you've got yourself a goat mix and a goat master. So the whole album got played through this as a final reference. For cool little tip there, man. So what about you, Stevie? What's your mastering? Because for Don't Go, that that was Juicy Pussies, bro. That's like a full radio song, bro. How'd you go about that?
Same thing, bro. I'd listen to it in my car, straight out the phone, AirPods, studio monitors, studio headphones. Then I took it to work and played it through the work speakers because they're like fucking
Good
heavy
boy.
bass boosted, like commercial
boy.
speakers. And I was like, I'll send it through there.
Yep.
And then I would fucking send it through phones a few times to make sure the file wouldn't corrupt when you send it.
Yep.
So like I sent it from my phone to my work phone to make sure the file would stay the same if it was sent online, that sort of shit.
Yep.
That's the same thing, bro. You play it on everything you fucking can. If it always sounds decent, it sounds good, bro. Like I remember the mix would sound good and everything, but then on my AirPods it would sound fucking shit. I'm like,
Yes.
all right,
Go back.
you gotta low key, you gotta boost the bass a little bit so you can hear it in there, but not to muddy it out when you're playing it on studio monitors. It's like, pain in the ass, bro. I fucking hate mastering. I feel like paying people to do it, but I'm like, I'd rather just do it all myself because it's cheaper that way. But I'm trying to save them funds.
And this is
Trying to spend money
why
on shoes and shit, bro.
this is why this man's on the label. It's things like that what I'm looking for. That's what we're looking for here. It's not, you know what I mean? And obviously, you don't learn that on your first song you make, Stevie? It's not like
sir.
I wasn't doing this shit when I was making my SoundCloud songs a couple years back. I was literally like putting them through like those online mastering things, and they just sound like shit. And I was just uploading them everywhere. I was like, yay, hooray! And then I'd move on to the next song. I go back and listen to them, and I'm like, fuck, what was I thinking? Like,
For real, bro. You're like, this is horrible.
Like,
this is doo doo.
But every artist has to go through that. That's how you learn. Especially when you're trying to be independent, that's how you learn. Because, you know what I mean? Like, we're making this shit in our bedrooms, bro. We don't have fucking $10,000 acoustic treatment in here.
I don't even fucking. I'm missing half a wall back there, bro. Like, you know, I'm living in the slums.
You know what I mean?
I've got a shed wall just fucking chilling. But I also got lucky, bro. Like I did a whole degree in music, so I mean they taught us all the mastering shit, and like, well, I mean half of it was learning about fucking like Gregorian chant and old school music. But I am grateful for the online classes for like studio engineering and like fucking all that. That was good. It gave me a good understanding of how EQs work, how compressors work, and what they actually do. Which if you're starting out in music, it's always good to put in the time, because it might be easy to be like, oh, what to do on a compressor? Oh, turn this knob for this. But it's good to actually know how they work and what they all do. So no matter which app you use, like I know a lot of people who use FL, they're like, oh, how to use the FL inbuilt compressor. And then they'll go to like they'll download a new one. They're like, oh shit, I don't know how this cunt works. Always study what they do. Always study what an EQ does, what a compressor does, a limiter, etc., etc. Makes your life easier when you finally upgrade shit.
And people forget too that you can master a hit with the plugins that come with your DAW.
That's 100%,
that's
bro.
what
Like
a DAW is.
That's what I mean.
Like,
they all do the same shit.
It's the same shit, man. You just apply it in like just different plugin packs. Obviously to me the cleanest sounding one is the Ozone package, but that's because that's what people like big artists actually use. They use Ozone and they use
I use Waves,
Pro Tools and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you can master in FL or in Ableton or in whatever the fuck you're using. Like it's a music making program. That's what it's for. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, so don't panic about
everything you need.
Yeah, you don't have to spend $10,000 off the rip, bro. Like you can do your little SoundCloud
You wait
mixes.
till you got the funds to do that, bro.
Yeah.
Wait till you're famous, so you can write it off on tax.
Yeah. What about you, DZ? What about you, DZ, right? Because you've been making, like me and Steven were just fucking giving it to you before, because you've been doing music for that long and you still can't set up your fucking Discord shit. Like,
listen, I use this mic to record and that's it. So when I'm trying to set it up to speak, I've never done this before. So how the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't play games. I don't stream. I don't do this shit. I just fucking get in this room, I record a song, and I leave. I exit. I don't fuck around here.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I don't know how to do shit, bro.
This man's sitting here like, how the fuck do I get my mic to work, bro?
Pay people to do this shit.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that is true, man. That is true.
Just rap,
I mean,
man.
that's a good way to go about it, though.
words.
Like, paying people to do it's good, bro, because then you can put all your attention to writing the words and making it sound good. You don't have to worry about learning everything else.
Yeah,
That's how I
taking up
drop
that other
music
time,
so
bro.
quick.
Another interesting thing I always see too, that like people who are already pretty successful in this business, where they say, when you first start out, you know, obviously make yourself learn how to do minimal marketing, minimal photo editing, minimal mastering, stuff like that, because then you have some idea, and then obviously when the funds start to come in, you can either choose to pay someone else to do it and you've got a rough idea, or you just keep learning. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, for me, it's worked out pretty well because now I would never have to pay any cunt to master any of our shit because I can fucking do it pretty fucking
you can just
crispy
master
clean.
it all.
You know what I mean? Like, and it'd be the same with you, Steven. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? You don't come out fucking awesome. So you would never have to pay someone to master ever. Like, ever. Like,
For real.
we can
For
always
real.
just make hits in our fucking bedroom, bro.
The only thing I'll ever pay for, bro, is beats. If it's something that I find on like YouTube or something that I fuck with, I'm not gonna try to remake someone else's work.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to pay for it because, you know, support local artists and individual beat makers and producers and shit. Mastering though, fuck that, bro. People charge a ridiculous markup just to fucking put like 3 plugins in your socket and say it sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
I got good rapport with a guy who does mine. It's always the same dude and it's cheap. So
See, that's good. You can build a relationship and that's happy days, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's ups and downs to doing it either way. Like, you can do it yourself, but then you've wasted like all the time putting it in there. I just need a reason to justify going to uni for a fucking music degree, bro. That's why I do it. So I can justify it. Any marketing tip from ZXer in the chat, bro? Fuck, I wish I knew some marketing tips, bro. Just have fun. We were talking about this earlier when we just started, bro. Just have fun with it. If you enjoy your marketing, people will tell from the vibe you put out, bro. Like, if you're doing marketing you enjoy, people enjoy it because of the vibe and the aura it gives off, bro. Just have fun with marketing. Don't look into it like a fucking corporate head.
One of my biggest tips too, though, would be have fun with it. But once you start that train, you get that ball rolling where you've got a couple of releases banked up and you do start uploading posts and marketing and stuff. You have to do it every day, and that's the cold hard truth. You got to do it every day, otherwise you just get lost in the sea of the Instagram algorithm and your account just gets forgotten about. Now, I don't mean you have to post something every day, but you at least have to post a story a day. That's why when I sometimes just got nothing to post, I got no content banked up because I've been at work or whatever, I'll just post all the boys' Spotify things on my story. That's it. So when you see me doing that, it's because I've got no other content and I've got to keep my account. Like, I always explain this to everyone. The internet is like the ocean, right? And if you get your little post in that wave, you don't know where the fuck it's going to end up. But if you don't help direct it, it's going to just end up lost at sea. And no cunt's going to see it. Right? That's literally how Instagram works. It's the same with Facebook. But Instagram's the biggest social platform at the moment. That's literally how it works, bro. Why do you think you always randomly see Kanye West's post or whoever your favorite artist post is? You always see it because Instagram pushes it to you because it knows that's what you like. It knows that's what you're searching. And because they're big and they've got mad marketing behind them, Instagram's going to always favor that shit. You got to wedge yourself in there, bro, like a little weasel. You got to get yourself in there, bro. Post all the time, bro. Like, you got to...
Actually, here's one, ZX. I was just thinking, if you're doing anything on TikTok, bro, a little cheat is find out what sound is trending. Put that sound underneath your TikTok and then turn the volume all the way down so you pop up on people's For You pages. You could have a rap song, but then you post like a song that's popular at the moment, but you turn that song all the way down, and then you pop up on so many more people's pages and shit, bro.
Very smart.
It's the best way to do it, bro. It's basically like Soulja Boy TikTok. You just pretend it's a different song and you put it out there, bro.
I never thought of it like that. See, there you go. I'll just learn something right there, man. That's awesome.
That's a clever one, bro. If you ever do any TikTok marketing, bro, find out like something that's popping on there and put that under your sound.
What else we got here? Lads? These are 32 bars. Let's have a look at that one. This is the only solo track you have, on the album?
There's
Imagine that in Heat Stroke.
And Strong Maurice, I mean, he's featured, but it's just the beat.
He's a producer.
Okay,
solo Vox.
We'll play a few seconds of 32 bars. I like this one because this is short and hard. I really like this one.
I love, bro. I one of my favorite things with music is like I like releasing songs that are 2 minutes or under, bro. You keep people's attention span the whole time, bro. People who do like, I fuck with 7-minute songs and shit because you have a story to tell. But if you're just doing it just to rap straight bars for 7 minutes, I get bored, bro. If you're doing straight bars and it's like 1:30, I'm fucking sold.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, that's my favorite.
So it is these days.
That's the best thing about the new music scene, bro. It doesn't have to be long, 3-minute long songs to keep people listening on the radio, bro. It can be just real short. People listen to it like, oh, that was cool.
The 2015 generation of fucking SoundCloud rap started that. The whole Little Yachties and Little Uzis, they're the first cunts that started releasing. So every song was getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
Bro, yeah.
And it got to the point,
20-second song, bro.
Triple X released like 1 minute 50 songs and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Which is
They're
annoying
good,
because
bro.
he was my favorite out of. He was the only one that I reckon had some sort of talent, and he was releasing the shortest songs, bro. He was doing a minute songs, bro. I was like, fuck.
Because it kept people's attention, bro, and it kept people like playing them over and over. When you enjoy it, you replay, you get more plays, you get more money, you get more.
Yeah. That is
dollar.
very smart, man.
I'm about to come out with a 20-second long album.
Every
2
song's
seconds
10
long, bro.
fucking seconds, bro. Right, let's play 32 bars for a sec. Let me see. I'm not streaming my thing in my notes, so I've got to. Okay, open that. Share my screen. Groove Musica. Okay, here we go. And then I click play. Here we go.
Okay, testing 1 2.
But this is another solo.
Yeah.
This was another vinyl that I
Sending me
flipped.
some weird ass beats.
142. See, I like that length.
All the way through.
Yeah.
Yo. Shit. Who that when the boys come through? I got a whole lot of runs and they all aiming at you. They wanna talk about how they win and you're kidding. I flip these lyrics and rhythms that make you think I'm a gymnast and I've been certified, only done it a minute, but still comparing me and you is like a jag with a kitten. I'm honest, I'll be the hottest like the torch in the comics. If you keep rapping how you are, you never turn it to profit. I don't really care what they're saying. I'm saying that I'll be flying over heads. I perform in a seance. You catch my bars, you be the sickest that you need in the day off. Cause know my buzz getting bigger than the bugs that you spray on. You get it?
Boom. That's already halfway through the song right there.
Bro, comparing me to you is like jags to kittens. That's hard as fuck. That's hard as fuck. I like that, bro. That's so hard.
Yeah. Jugsy Holloway. Howdy ho, Jugsy. Another member.
Costco, bro.
Shout out Hollow, I think is his thing. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Crazy. Yeah, the beat is crazy. Yeah. I mean, this was another what vinyl did I flip for this one? I'm never going to remember it, so I'm not going to bother trying to think of it. Okay, so it was another vinyl, obviously, because this was around the same time. I think the very first song I had completed on the album. Remember, DZ, I sent you this first? It was the very rough version.
It's the last track. It's the
is
last track on the album. Yeah, the first one we done is the last one.
Okay, well, that's interesting, yeah. The same thing. This was around the time where we did that Instagram flip, me, Stevie, and Maurice and stuff like that. And because I was in such a hype mood from those funk vinyls, I found another one. Like, you know, on YouTube, you got your recommended vinyl, like all that shit. There was another recommended one. I clicked it, and yeah, same thing, bro. It was just a real funky fucking vinyl. Chopped it up, sent it to DZ. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure Mo B actually also originally asked me for this, but I just totally forgot to send it to him. I'm pretty sure.
You can do a remix. I like that when we do the same beats and shit. That's
Yeah, same song, but you do a remix, bro. That's like the Lil
fun.
Nas X strategy, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
People keep hearing the song.
I mean, production-wise, there's nothing really too crazy going on. Just all I remember, especially because it was just a short and hard bars from DZ. My idea was to intentionally have the beat. I wanted the beat to be like kind of very loud, right? I wanted the beat to just sit under the vocal to the point where you're kind of going, okay, fuck, this beat's a bit too loud, but then the vocal sort of punches back through. So what I've done there is I've actually got the beat super cranked with the vocal, but I've got the high end of DZ's vocal doing upward compression instead of compressing down. So throughout the song, your high end DZ is peaking as the whole track's playing. And because it's only a minute fucking whatever song, you know what I mean? That gives the illusion. So I'm trying to fool someone into thinking, nah, this beat's way too loud. But then you get that random spike of your voice and they go, oh, nah, it's all right. So I'm trying to give that illusion of, you know, a very loud song. And it's because you're just rapping so hard. It's just hard bars. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's see how far we can sort of push this this track in volume anyway. So
yeah, bro, some of them bars crazy, bro. What did you say in the end? Like comparing my buzzes like the ones you spray with
on,
the
yeah.
My
spray
buzz
on
gets bigger than the bugs that you spray on.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
That's why I like rapping so much. At the end of the day, I like
about the
putting
words,
words together, trying to think of
like you're a poet. You're a poet, really. Like you should write poetry.
that's-
like or
that's
no
fun to
jokes.
me.
Like no jokes. Like all jokes aside, you should actually sit down and write a poem, bro. You probably make someone cry, someone laugh. You don't know. Like, fuck it. Like,
Yeah, poetry's mad anyway.
and what else was I gonna say about that track? Yeah, originally I think Moby told me to send it to him, but I totally forgot. Sent it to you, and then yeah, that was our first track. But you've put it last, have you? On the
It's the outro because it makes sense. If you once you listen to the whole thing, you see why it's last. It's kind of like an outlier. I don't know. It's a good outro track. There's no chorus. It's short, and then at the end of the song, I gave him 32 bars of fuck you pussies. That's it, and it just cuts out, and that's the album. The album's done.
I like that. Nice end to
yeah.
it, bro. A nice
real,
nice
man.
end to it.
It makes
That's
sense
cool.
once you go through. It's cool.
Yeah. Man, what's going on, everyone in the chat, man? We're peaking at bloody 15. Hello, everybody. Oh, 14. My mic sounds terrible. What? Can you hear me fine, Stevie?
It sounds
Oh, you sound
alright
fine
to
to
me.
us, bro.
Nah, so it's just your end,
Pull it, your
Jugsy.
leg.
It's just on your ends, bro.
Maybe your earphones are terrible, G.
Yeah. What are you using Apple headphones, my brother?
He says it's got robot noises coming through the stream.
Fuck it. I think.
Oh, that could be
Fine.
a stream thing.
Nah.
That could be a stream thing.
Yeah, I think it's just
Well,
you,
hopefully-
Jugsy. Surely
That
by
could be
now-
like that could be a stream playthrough on your phone or whatever.
we could be lagging. It's just Jugsy.
Head up.
I'm using $600. Are you sure you didn't get them from Wish, bro? He's using Wish. He's using Wish headphones. This guy.
Hey, Wish slaps, bro. No disrespect.
Hey,
to Wish.
Morris. What's going on, my brother? Hey,
Hey, what's good, homie?
Morris, bro. This. Hey,
The man.
let's do the Morris collab next, boys. This man right here, everyone. Morris, where are you from? I know you're Australian, which is makes this all the better. But what state is it again, DZ? Do you remember?
But when I first thought of the idea to do a collab album, Morris was the first guy I thought of for some reason because we've been talking back and forth for a while. Like,
Oh, really?
we
Okay.
got good rapport. Yeah, he's a good ass dude, man.
Let me.
And I was like, look, I have an idea for a collab album, and for some reason, you're the first person to pop into my head. So when I find a track with a good beat, I'll send it to you. And I told him we'd probably do something spiritual because I know he's like that as well.
Yeah.
And I gave him the complete opposite. This
Yeah.
track is the opposite of spiritual.
Bro.
It's so aggressive.
Morris is Sydney. Okay, yeah. Okay, sick.
Hey,
Morris is
another Sydney artist,
Yo,
bro.
yo, yo,
Fucking
yo.
oath.
Okay, hold on. It's not letting me post link in my own fucking stream. That's fucking stupid. What? Okay, everyone, it's on on Spotify, everyone. It's Morris. I'm gonna set up a command for that in a second. I don't know why it doesn't let me send stuff in my own stream. Okay, so let's talk about that, right? So you wanted a spiritual song with Morris, and it's one of the most aggressive songs I've ever heard you do.
It took me a while to hit him up with a beat because I started working on the rest of the album. And I knew I told Morris that we'd do a collab, but I just didn't have the right song. And I was like, fuck. And then I heard this beat, and it was on BeatStars, and I just bought it.
Yep.
I was like,
Happy
fuck, this
days.
is hard. And I could just, for some reason, picture Morris on it. And
Damn.
I was like, fuck, look, I know I said I'd do a spiritual track, but this is the complete opposite. See what you can do. And he killed it, man. He came back with a mad verse. So.
Okay, so give me a hot minute while I fucking set this up for him. But yeah, I think was the Morris collab the first was that the first collab you sent me, DZ? No, other than the Stevie, we did that I think first. But our first like collab out of the label was with Morris, wasn't it? That's the first one I did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, this song is fucking hard, man. Let me just.
It's very bass heavy, so it's like some SoundCloud rapper shit. It's mad.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, here we go. I'll just come into here. Share, copy, link. Bang. Paste. Confirm. Beautiful. Then what I can do is SOMORUS. Babushka boys, there's Morris on Spotify. Jugsy, why is it always my technology having problems? I do the same as everyone else, but mine is fucked. How is that possible? I don't know, man. You and DZ are the fucking same when it comes to technology, man. I don't understand it, bro.
Fuck computers. Fuck computers. Straight up, fuck computers.
I really don't understand it, eh? I really don't.
I'd rather live as tribes people in the bush fucking hunting sticks and rocks.
making music on bongos and shit. Let's have a look at this Morris collab. Now, this, like I said, this is fucking aggressive. Now, this I had.
Full cap, bro.
I was actually
It's
talking.
false.
I was talking to Morris about this through DMs. I wanted to hit a very specific target LUFS with this song because of how aggressive it was. It's kind of the same thing. I wanted to push for that SoundCloud heavy, very loud beat, very loud vocals, very in your face reverb and stuff like that. So we'll play a snippet. Surely we should play a snippet of each verse. I'll go a little bit of yours, a little bit of Morris's because it's. Is this still streaming the?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh,
bro.
you can still hear it? Oh, right.
Yeah, we can still hear
Turn,
it.
This
turn
is-
the volume up a tad on the. I feel like it's a bit soft when you've been playing.
Yeah. Wait a minute, think I had enough. We gon' fuck you up if you keep talking to us. Way I spit it, I could wrap him up like it was marijuana rolled up in a blunt. We ain't kidding, if I catch you tripping, I could chain you up like a pit bull in the yard. Watch your step if you disrespect, you better hit the deck like it was Pokemon cards. Filling with emotion, the bullets to kill clearly. Something supernatural to kill, you all fear me. I'm a motherfucker, you shouldn't get too near me. Get up in the booth while I'm drinking another beer, please. Fuck you up, so don't push me. Dust and you don't want it with dust.
Chorus too.
Dust and you don't.
This is fucking. This is all Morris too. Morris sent me these stems, bro. So this is fucking genius here too.
With dust, you don't want it with dust, nah nah. You don't want it with dust, and you don't want it with dust, and you don't want it with dust, nah nah.
That's it.
Crush the rest of dust, then snort them. See him all bad in the gutter, I'm Ed Norton. Words are an antivirus, earth tears divide. Another man with a plan of demanded violence. I order torture, waterboard him like yawns in a bathtub for gun bubbles.
Bro,
Doing that, man.
Man, what the fuck? And
this man said something about Ed Norton.
Ed
My
Norton.
bars are antivirus because Norton. Oh, that's crazy. Shout out Morris, bro. That's hard as fuck.
Alright, so for those of you who don't know Ed Norton, right? He says, put their head on the gutter or something. I'm Ed Norton, right? Ed Norton was a guy who played the character in American History X, and he was an ex KKK member, and it's a very nice story. It's about a man who was very racist, and then he tries to come through with, you know, not being like that anymore. But yeah, at the start of the movie, this motherfucker's gutter stomping people and shit. So that's what, you know, that's when I heard that line, I'm like, all right, this motherfucker's not playing around, bro. So,
Bro, stop with the head to the gutter. I'm Ed Norton. My words are an antivirus. That's crazy.
man, Morris, man,
That's
shout
crazy.
out.
That's
bro. That
crazy.
shit was crazy. So same thing. As you can hear, this track's very loud to the point, right, where I pushed that beat. As you can probably hear, that 808 is literally like half a dB from distorting and clipping.
It's hard.
But I done that. I done that on purpose. I done that on purpose because of how hard the fucking the track was, how aggressive it was. I wanted to really push that fucking. Like I said, this album, bro. I was pushing the limit a lot, like with some of these tracks, bro. And like I'm saying, this track, especially this track with Morris. If you were to grab this track and put it in your door and then just turn it up half a fucking dB, it'd be clipping its fucking cunt out. Distorting.
Bro,
and
I see what you
clipping.
mean. It's very very OG SoundCloud, bro, with the fucking
yeah.
bump, little pub type beat, smoke perp type beat shit,
Like fucking that
with
shit.
the big fucking heavy wet 808s, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So yeah, same thing. And same Morris too. You could tell that I don't know how long Morris has been doing music. I didn't ask, but you can tell it's been for a little bit because Morris also, you do this too, Stevie. But a lot of people, what they don't, they send me stuff, their vocals, but they've got too much effects cranking on their lead vocal, and I have to always go back and say, look. Okay, if you're sending an engineer music and you have like a vision, that's fine. Tell the engineer what you want because they can do it themselves. It's what you're paying them to do. It's their job. So if you want a specific reverb, if you want certain delays, if you want this and that, just tell them, hey, on this vocal, can you put this delay? Don't send them a lead vocal with a fuck ton of reverb
all
and
the
delays.
effects on it,
Yeah,
bro.
because it's going to fuck up the mix and the master. So Morris sent me his vocals, and he had his main vocal, which was basically untouched, and then his layers were the ones with the effects, and you know what I mean? And I said to him, like, man, it's, you know, this is perfect. This is literally perfect. Tell me what you want, because this is exactly how you're supposed to send stuff to people. It makes it so much easier for the engineer too. Like my mastering teacher when I was studying at UWS, he was a fucking cunt. but he was fucking good at what he did. And he would go ballistic at anyone who had effects on their top vocal line. Go bananas. The cunt would go nuts. He was old
So I
as
don't even
fuck,
bother
too.
fucking putting effects on my shit anymore, bro. Whenever I send fucking Iggy any verse, bro, I just leave it all clean. I'm like, yeah, your
You know
job,
what I
bro.
mean?
I've done my bit. I rapped, I recorded. Your job, bro.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And that's what you cunts are fucking good at. You cunts are good at telling the story and spitting the words, and I'm good at fucking doing the technical shit. Like, it's a perfect little thing we got going on. So, DZ, let's talk about that track for a second. Like you said, there was no means to go so aggressive like that. You weren't meant to do that, were you?
It's just the beat, bro. Like I heard the beat and I was like, fuck, yeah, this is mad. I could do something. And just fucking like, if the beat's that hard, I'm not gonna be rapping about fucking meditating and love and it's a fucking murder people beat. So I'm like, fuck, rap about murdering people. Like it's just fucking, it's just fun, bro. It's all cap. Like obviously, I wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, for real, man.
Fuck it, it's fun, bro.
So on the subject that we got Holloway in the chat too. I mean, Holloway's newest single. So did you help Holloway write that, or was that?
No.
He did that.
He did it all himself, everything. Yeah.
Beautiful, man. That's very. I'm telling you, man. Holloway's got that Kid Leroy flow, bro. That fucking, you know what I mean? Like, and you can tell
He should have been
Holloway.
doing music a long time ago. Long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, he been doing music for fucking years, bro. He been doing it for time, and you can tell in his voice and the way he sings. Like he's got skill in his voice. It's mad impressive.
Good, man.
Guys, don't
Such a good voice.
forget too in the chat to go following everyone that we showcase and all the people we've been working with. You know what I mean? We all appreciate it. They all appreciate it. But I think because I remember you told me, DZ, that your next album, you told me before we even started the album, you wanted your next project to be a very collab heavy.
Yeah, that was the idea. I was like, because I've never really done anything like that. And I was like, fuck it. I think I'm at the point now where I can kind of get collabs if I want. Like, I'm ready to, that's because one of my favorite things about hip hop is that it's cool when you hear different artists working together. You know what I mean? Like, it's just mad.
100%.
I was like, fuck it. Time is now.
Bro, we're at that point too where like we've got random people sharing your shit, bro. Like a couple last month, that Lady P girl, another Aussie rapper, she shared you in the list of things, and she's got like music videos, and I that's why I DM'd her straight away. She's got clips, she's got all this shit happening for her, bro, and she just randomly shared your thing saying upcoming Australian artist. Remember that?
I didn't even know what it was about. I just got tagged. I didn't even understand it. I'm like, what is this?
Like,
what's
going on, bro?
It was a list. It was a list of upcoming. That's why I DM'd her straight away. I'm like, yo, thanks for the share, man. Like he appreciates that, man. So do I. Like I'm his engineer and stuff like that. And then me and her started talking straight away. She's like, yeah, man, we should do something. I'm like, yeah, for real, bro. Like we're at that point too where you got to start branching out and connecting with other people, because like I always say this all the time too. When you share and like and comment other people's stuff, it boosts your account too. It boosts your social medias, it boosts your Instagram, and you get followers, and people start seeing your name pop up everywhere, and it's like a little placebo effect thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's really, we're at that point, I reckon, where we got to start just keep reaching out to people, especially people overseas too. That's a very, very smart play there, I reckon.
Yeah, I message people I like, man. If I want to work with them, I just send them a message. Fuck it.
And what about you, Stevie? So you said you had a tape coming out in December?
Yeah. I'm visualizing the idea for it now. Like I just got to finish like the last verse of my next single.
Yeah.
Send it off for distribution and to get the artwork done. Like end of the week, send it off to get distributed.
Yeah.
This is just like a fun one, bro. It's not one that I'm putting too much time or effort in. I'm just doing it because I think the song sounds cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting down and visualizing the idea for the next tape. What direction do I want to go in? Do I want it more like nuisance and the new single, where it's a bit like fucking aggressive and like, higher?
Yeah.
I don't want like a don't go level where it's a bit more vibey, a bit more radio-y, a bit more old school.
Yeah, what do you reckon, bro? What's your vibe, bro? What are you thinking? Surely,
I don't know, bro. Like all the shit I've been doing on Instagram, like I'm loving that sort of old school. Like one of my biggest influences for music is Action Bronson and Mac Miller, and I'm thinking like that sort of vibe with that old school, like sample heavy beats, bro, with the old school boom bap drums. Like I like that shit, but at the same time, I also want to just be there with fucking put a whole lot of auto tune in my voice and just fucking do some Uzi type shit. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a bit of everything. I'll figure it out, bro. That's what this week's about. This week's about brainstorming.
Brainstorm
and
week,
sort of going through what I want the idea behind the next tape to be.
Yeah.
And how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to push it out, brainstorming all the marketing, the ideas. I do want to get a music video out sometime next month for one of my songs, which would be cool. I don't know. We'll suss it out. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. Because, and the thing is too, your first mixtape or EP or album, whatever you're going to call it, as your new artist change, this is going to be so important for you.
Yeah, it's really going to, like, that's why I'm sort of doing whatever I want right now. Because once I do this mixtape, that's defining my sound as an artist, like to what direction I want to continue heading in. I don't want to do like a whole mixtape based on like Action Bronson, Mac Miller, sample heavy, boom bappy sort of, rappy raps. And then right after that, I just start doing auto tune, like SoundCloud rap. I want to try and get that all done now, have fun, and then go in that right direction.
So you do want to take your first thing a little bit seriously. So you're saying your singles coming out were a bit, you just having a bit more fun and sort of fucking around, but then this album you kind of want to...
Yeah, facts. So all the singles I'm doing, like, they're all different styles. Nuisance was very, like, rap heavy, bar heavy. Don't Go was just someone I've been working for a while. The next one, which is called I Want, I think I Want It, I don't know, I Want It, whatever I'm going to call it, is very, like, there's, like, auto-tune rap, fucking, like, Lil Uzi type fucking singy rap. Just having fun with it until I find what I like, and then sort of pursuing that in the mixtape. Honestly, I don't know what direction it's going to go in yet, but it'll be cool when it's out. I'm going to try and get a few features from some of the boys. I'll get DZ to hop on a track.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Get some of the TJM boys on there. Might get Holloway to sing a hook or two.
And
then reach out to a few artists that I know and see if anyone wants to collab on the tape. I don't know. See what I can do.
Yeah, for real, man.
I might even just call it something like similar to what what's his name, KSI did, where it's all different everything. Do like a bit of everything type mixtape where like there's 3 songs that are very singy, 3 songs that are very rappy.
Yeah, I mean, personally, that's your safest bet, brother. I reckon. I think like it's, I don't know, because doing that will have something for everyone.
That's what I mean. It's either I take the something for everyone approach, like that Trippie Redd approach where he does a little bit of it all, or I take the approach where it's very like, this is my style, this is what I do.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
But in saying that too, I feel like all the boys on the label, bro, I feel like that's what this label's based on. It's we're all very unorthodox.
Yeah, we all do a bit of everything.
It's a very unorthodox style. Like, you've got fucking DZ rapping with Morris talking about gutter stomping people, and then the next release is Mobsy fucking singing with, like, this famous-ass female singing about love and birds in the trees and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's a massive diversity, like, going on in the label, bro. It's pretty... I don't know. It's pretty fucking nuts, man. I think we're doing very well. I'm very proud. I'm like a proud father, and I can't choose between my children. That's how I feel.
ZX has got a point though. There are downsides to tapes where you do a bit of everything, because then no one knows where you sit in the music industry.
Yeah, but I like that though.
Yeah, but then also some people only like this, some people only like that.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
People are very stuck in their styles, and if you do too much of everything, they might not follow you as heavy, because they'll be like, oh, if you drop something like this, I don't really want to listen. I only want to listen if you drop something like this. I don't know. It's a thought process. I'll see what I enjoy rapping the most and what I enjoy doing the most, and go from there. I'm happy to do mainly like very old school sample heavy songs, then have a couple of like singy ones every now and then.
Yeah. Jugsy says Kid Leroy tickets go on sale later, bank account. ZX actually said that. He said, the downsides of KSI is that no one knows where he sits. By the way, too, chat, if you got questions, don't be scared to ask away. We'll answer all of them.
I got my eye on the chat. I'll get to the questions.
Yeah. Stevie can be in charge of the questions, so ask away, boys. Okay, yeah, cool. Let me open up the little folder of magical fun and wonder. What do you think, DZ? What do you want to showcase? I can't even pick a favorite.
Me neither, bro.
It's just
do Uncut Gems.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
ZX wants to know though, is there any more boom bappy traps type tracks coming out on the tape?
Oh.
He says it was nice to hear DZ on a boom bap. Any more boom tracks?
So hold on. So we could classify your 2 collab as the boom bap. That was fucking pretty hard.
That's very sidechain boom bap fucking
32 bars, very boom bap, a bit up tempo, but very very boom bap. Let's have a look here. If I open up this,
or maybe that's pretty much it.
What's your question, Jugs? I'll let him know. What's your question?
That was Yeah, they're the only two boom bap ones we got, bro. Which is once again featuring for some reason. I said this to you two before. For some reason, we always make party get fucked up songs together. I don't know why.
It's fun, bro. We like to have fun with it.
I don't know.
It's fun.
I guess that's how we met, though, Stevie. Right when we were out partying back
Oh,
in the
bro,
day.
that's how I met you, bro. I'd come over to fucking Nathan's bro,
house. We're having
and you'd be
parties
there.
and shit. Right? I remember. Fuck,
And we'd talk about music and shit,
we
and
talk
then we'd
about
always end
music.
up in your room on fucking FL making hits, bro. That's how we made what is it, Drunk on your last fucking track, bro.
Bruh. You know, fucking, my Mrs. Chloe she got so salty to the point where she said, the next time you have a fucking party here, if you and Steven go into that fucking room and start making music, I'm turning off the fucking computer. I'm like, no, fuck you, man. We're like, that's what we want to do, bro. We're going in there.
That's what we do, bro. Yeah, we get fucked up and do it. Bro, by Stephen Holloway collab coming soon, bro. I got another
for real?
Instagram vid. I got another Instagram vid dropping with the beat you sent me, bro. It drops today. I just got to edit the lyrics on it. Trust me, bro. We onto something.
Oh, it's gonna.
Stephen X Holloway is the next DZX FriendlyFire, bro. Trust me.
100%, man. I'm so happy, Holloway, you got music coming out, bro, man. I feel like
Been a long
we've
time coming,
we've helped
man.
him come out of his shell with the music, because Holloway told me because
yeah.
he's been able to sing forever, but because he was kind of shy about it, he didn't really like. I think that's so cool, man.
We've been friends. I've been friends with Holloway since year 7, pretty much. And
Yeah.
the way I only found out he could sing about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When Hannah, his missus, came up to me at a party with her phone and goes, "Listen to this." She shows me it's Brad singing. I'm like, "What the fuck is good?" I didn't know he could fucking sing.
That's how talent is found, man. That shit's crazy. That shit.
And then yeah, we just got it rolling from there. It was mad.
Yeah. All right, let's play a little bit of now. I fucking love this song, bro.
I love what you did with the alien sounds, man. It's so cool.
Bro,
So cool.
this beat creation is a fucking.
Killed it, bro.
He's a fucking. He switched on this mother. Bro, he's got like fucking I think over 10K on Spotify or something.
Yeah,
17K.
he's doing well, bro. He's doing well.
Another one, big weed smoker. He's always uploading reels of his pot and stuff like that. He must live in a state where it's legal. Bro, this from the moment you sent me this, for some reason I felt like while I was mixing this outside, there was aliens attacking.
Is he the cut with? He's the cut with blue hair, yeah.
Yes.
Beat creation.
Yeah,
23K monthly listeners.
There you
Yeah,
go,
he's
bro.
dope, man.
This
So
guy
his
is.
music's good.
He
He's got
fucking
great
killed,
music.
bro. That Wando and Cosmoline or whatever. Oh,
Mix
my.
green with the pink like Cosmo Wanda.
I got something in my drink, but it's not Dan Periyama or whatever. Oh, bro, I was fucking going off in the studio, bro. I was like jumping up.
He's mad, man.
Let's play a little bit of this. So everyone,
I'm a motherfucking monster. That's fucking mad.
so everyone, basically, this vibe for real was as you will hear, it's a very alien invasion vibe. Basically, if aliens were to come and attack us, I'd probably be playing this on speakers while I'm fighting them and trying to hit them with my broom or something like.
I'm saying real shit in this one too. The rest of the tracks are kind of. This is me kind of. I'm saying something.
Like yeah,
you know?
you're like kind of unwinding in this a little bit. Like you're actually saying what's on your mind here. You can tell. So this is fire.
I love this track. This might be my favorite.
Let me share your screen. What's it called again? Groove music. Here we go. Full screen that. Yep. All right. So everyone remember, alien invasion, right? You're getting your wang sucked by an alien or something. I don't know.
Central daylight time. Multiple unknown objects fell from the atmosphere into the waters of Lake
Listen
Michigan.
to man.
Upon
Fucking
impact with the water.
your mafia from here to forever. Yeah. Everything.
Tell me who's up, the brook, I'm Medusa. Turn you're a stone, I'm scarred to move faster. Move fast, I lose none, you do some. But too much, I'm too hard. I flew past you and too tough. The two sons will do some under hot sun. Blast past to kill ya, we the outcasts. Like guys who sung, hey ya. If you owe us, you know you better pay up. It been getting dark lately. Shit been getting hard for me to see. Much smoke in all of these mirrors. Never lose sight of what's the bigger picture. Crook politicians to tighten your chain links. People get addicted to feeling the pain brings. See the gun smoke.
Crook politicians to tighten your chain links, man. That is fucking hell. Another thing
Real
too,
shit, bro.
guys. For real, this little part here, this little beat skip, which you're probably wondering why I did that, Dylan.
Lose none, you do some, but too much. Them sons will do some under hot sun. Blast past to kill ya, we the out. Shit been getting hard for me to see. Much smoking.
That was not. That's because there was a mixing mistake. That's not me trying to do effects and shit. That was an audio. Yeah. That was.
Like it.
That was
I
an
thought that was like
audio.
a smoke and mirrors thing, like you cover his
Yeah,
voice, like how
no.
smoke and mirrors covers you up, bro. I thought that was like a clever.
Lads, that was a audio issue. So DZ, I think when you exported, there might have been, because it is technology. This shit happens all the time. There was a fucking prop when you exported your verse, bro. What word do you say there? What word did I cut out?
Too much smoke.
Too much. When you said the word "too," the letter T literally went like that. And in the audio file, the file's normal, but then the letter T is distorting.
Oh.
So no matter how much I tried to compress that word with de-essing, it's still, because the original file was fuck. Another important thing about music is don't polish your shit. So if you've got a shit recording, don't go, oh yeah, reverb and fucking I'll compress. Nah. Do it again. Tell the artist to fucking do it again, and don't be shy to say, sorry, brother. We're gonna have to, there's been a couple times where I've told Dylan he's got to re-record it because it's just not up. The recording's not up to par. Shit happens. Sometimes an artist gets too hype and then goes bah, 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 and then comes back. You know what I mean? That shit. It's normal. So that I was like, fuck. Do I really want to tell this guy to re-record that part? Because then it's gonna sound whack and too different. So I went, fuck it, cut it out, add a drum roll, do a little fade in, continue on. And that's why when that's why when I sent it to you, no one said anything about it. So I'm like, fuck it. I mean, we can continue on. So now we'll go to a snippet of beat creation. Now this guy's from America, by the way, bro. So shout out to the USA. Some of these guys can fucking rap, man.
Contest, they're speaking nonsense. Don't want hopeless. It's a lonely road when you know best. It's no contest.
I got it,
speaking
baby.
nonsense. Don't wanna arm us, for we the dark ones. See the hopeless and the soulless. It's a lonely road when you know best. It's no contest. They're speaking nonsense. Don't wanna arm us, for we the dark ones. See the hopeless and the soulless. It's a lonely road when you know best. It's no contest. They're speaking nonsense. Don't wanna arm us, for we the dark ones.
I've been through them dark days. I done been through all the pain and the heartbreak. I don't got the time for games. This is not an arcade. Wonder why me and my woman had to part ways. Damn, but don't worry, I'll be better alone. Okay, all about my business like a federal loan. True. It's a rocky road, but I'm Sylvester Stallone. I tried to tell you I'm a gem. Let me set it in stone.
That's fucking
It's a rocky road. I'm Sylvester Stallone. That's hard.
Man,
That's crazy.
a gun, bro.
This guy, he's got that very Eminem nasally fucking. Like when Eminem was like fucking off his head, like he's got that voice, bro. And I loved it, man. I was like, fuck. I messaged him straight away, and I'm like, cunt, this is fucking crazy. And he probably thought I was abusing him because he's American. He's like, oh, yo, what? And I'm like, no, I'm saying this is awesome, bro. He's like, oh yeah, for real. I'm like, I'm DZ's engineer. He's like, oh yo, and then me and him started talking. Yeah, damn, this goes hard, for real.
Yeah,
I thought that was Joyner Lucas. We're not at that stage just yet. But yeah, so as you guys could probably hear, I went very Kanye West with the vocal layers. Like I said, because it was like I was trying to give off the vibe of an alien invasion. In the chorus especially, you can actually hear the layers, like the weird presets I use from Vocal Synth. You can actually hear them. They're very prominent because I'm trying to give off that vibe that DZ's like talking, but he's getting like abducted, or it's like someone else trying to talk through DZ's body. So, and that's a very Kanye West thing to do, where if you listen to his old stuff, in today's day and age on the radio, you can't really hear the layers because that's how cleanly they're mixed, right? I personally don't like that. I like the Kanye West approach where he did Graduation, and you can physically hear the layers in his voice. It just, to me, it sounds nice, it sounds cool, so I always take that approach when I'm mixing vocals. So, yeah, what about you, Stevie? When you're do, like, so example with Don't Go, your vocal layering process, do you have a specific process for that? Did you have many layers in that, or because that came out really clean? Do you even remember how much?
Nah, to be honest, I have no fucking clue, bro. I just do whatever I feel like at the time when I'm recording, bro. Yeah. Like if I want to do hello, I don't think there was many layers except for where I did the chorus effect. I cut out the guitar and I
had the clapping.
Yeah, I was like, baby, don't go. And I would like clap and like I'd stand in different sections of the room. I put different voices on just so it sounded like there was a whole crowd there. But for the main one, it's just 3 vocal layers, bro. One slightly panned to the left, slightly panned to the right. All recorded separately. If you're ever doing vocal layers, don't just do the same one and duplicate it because it doesn't sound like a layer. Then it just sounds like louder. Yeah. Little tip for any music makers out there in the chat. Just make sure you always re-record. So I'd record like 2, pen one to the left, one to the right. Have one straight mono in the middle. And then, yeah, the only time I went heavy with the layers was for that. And you can tell the way I mix that, you can tell there's like fucking so many different layers because they're all a little bit out of time. None of the claps perfectly line up. Sometimes I'm talking like this, so it sounds a little bit different. I'm putting on voices and shit. But it's all about, I don't know, it's all about the vibe of the song. Like with this, there's lots of layers that sort of have the different effects works, but then there's some songs you don't want many layers.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is like, I'd say with what, 32 bars, you don't want too many layers because it's about just the approach, the fucking delivery.
Yeah. Well, exactly right. With 32 bars, that was only, I think I only used 4 layers.
Yeah, see, it's not as many because you wanted to just emphasize the bars.
I've got some DZ tracks where, so like I'm pretty sure, let me have a look here in the folder. So 32 bars is no more than 5 layers. I'm pretty sure it's only 4 because, like I said, it's a raw track. I wanted to keep a raw feeling to it. But with, for example, DZ's verse with the game, the Unforgiven, I'm pretty sure I've got like fucking 12 layers on that. And that's nothing.
Did you say there was like 80 tracks in that song?
That song, right? I almost ran out of room on a 125 mixer slot mixer.
That's fucked.
I haven't done that shit since I was making dubstep.
I was gonna say that's a dubstep thing, bro. Using that many fucking tracks.
That's an EDM thing. And it got to the point where that song, there was so much shit in my FL, I couldn't master it in that same project. I had to wave file it out and then start a new project just to master it. Because once I open Ozone, that shit is so CPU heavy, it probably would have crashed my whole computer. And I was not going to take that risk. So I was like, bro, my CPU was fucking like almost redlining. And like I said, I haven't done that shit since I was making EDM. So that just goes to show,
that's
like,
crazy.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's nothing. I always say this all the time. Billie Eilish. Doesn't sound like it because it's mixed so well, but she's got minimum 20 layers in her voice. Minimum. So that's why another thing I tell people all the time when they DM me, layer your stuff. You use EQ, use compression, make all the layers different. Don't just have the same layer exactly the same because that's how you get phase cancellation and phasing problems. You do your weird EQ and all that fun stuff. You know what I mean? You go through all of that.
Just experiment.
Yeah, 100%, man. When did you first start making music, Stevie? Because I remember back in the day when we were partying. I'll never forget this moment. Was Nathan? I was driving somewhere to get a feed. Me, Nathan, Chloe. I'm pretty sure it was the day after a party, and we've seen better days. So we went to get that after party feed, and he says to me, he goes, "Oh, you know that Steven makes music." I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I've said this to you before. Some of that shit you had back then on your SoundCloud was crazy.
First ever song I dropped was 4 years ago, rapping. And like making I used to make hella lo-fi beats like 4 years ago, and then I would just rap for a little bit of fun. Just because I thought it was cool. But I was mainly lo-fi because I was just getting out of uni and I was still in my classical guitar playing phase, doing that sort of shit. Yeah, about 4 years. I've been playing guitar for about 7. Mainly classical. But music's always been a part of my life. Like I was in the Australian Youth Choir when I was like fucking 12, where you wear the big blue gowns and shit.
Yeah.
The cunts from that Qantas ad.
Yeah.
So I've been doing music for time, but like hip hop, I guess 4 years ago, and then really took it serious about 2 years ago when I started as Young SB.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I released it on SoundCloud.
Now
we're here under another alias again.
Now we're here, man. How many layers does Eminem use? Fuck. I would say probably around the 10, more than 10, but because Eminem is so about listening to what he's saying, it wouldn't be something crazy like 20 layers. So he'd have a main hook that is so clean and probably recorded with like a $10,000 microphone and in a acoustic treated room. That's how you get that beautiful layer. And then he'd have a few dubs and stuff like that. But Eminem would be that focus on that top. Like I said, don't polish a turd. It's all about, you get Eminem's engineer would make him do that fucking 20 times, I reckon. And then the most clean sounding one, that's the one. Because he's talking so fast and shit like that. Oyen says, I made Steven.
That's facts.
Jesus. What else we got? What else we got in here, boys? What are you
Easy
thinking?
Locks track.
Oh,
This one's mad, reggae vibe.
this is once again Izzy. He's got a good workflow. This guy, man.
Knows what he's doing, man.
He's got the best stoner vibe in the country. This guy, I'm telling you right now. All right, how do I open this? This is awesome. I love this one too. I love them all. I can't pick.
Good album, man. It's a good fucking
Yeah, bro.
album.
I'm fucking so keen for it to drop, man. To bump this.
This is gonna be fucking awesome. You gotta play that when you're selling shoes, Stevie. The whole thing.
Bro, I love it in the background. I work always, bro.
All right, so
As soon
this
as
is,
we drop the music, bro, I'll be bumping that shit in the store.
fuck
Hey,
yeah.
if anyone
Yeah.
I want some very cool sneakers, by the way, I'm gonna do a promo for my store. Come to Suburb Sydney, we're on George Street. We sell shoes, we sell fashion, clothing.
Yes.
So if you're trying to up your style, Nathan, make sure you come through when we open.
Oh, please dress Nathan. He needs it, bro. Take him to go get some shoes or something. Fucking hell.
He's improving. We stand Nathan's new fashion. He's
God
getting
damn. WTF. A curse the party. Yeah, 100%. DZ could just murder any beat, bro. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Definitely, yeah. I mean, Cursor was one of the first people to do the whole Australian party shit because he was rapping over trap beats and EDM beats and shit, but
He's doing his like dead set 1,
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
3, etc. He wears bright yellow socks with blue. Yo, my man dressed like the St. Clair Strikers, bro.
right. So this is what did you call this, Dylan? Different Life?
Different live.
Okay, yeah. So this is with Izzy Locks.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Let's get it. I've been living a little bit of a different life, a different life. We've been living a little bit of a different life, a different life. We've been living a little bit of a different life, a different life. Let's travel the one that we choose. It don't really matter what you do. They gonna all just hate anyway, but can never try fill these shoes. No one care till your music prove that you're different to all these dudes. Really different to all these dudes. Gotta do different to all these dudes. Back in the days of the schoolyard shit, used to rap with a crew with the island kids. Never did new or the heights I'd hit.
I love when that kicks in, man. I love that.
bro, that beat's so fucking cool, bro. That's
nice.
some funky
Mad
shit. I
beat,
like
eh?
that.
Who's
Wow,
the-
wow, wow.
Who's the beat maker on that one?
Anyway, well, just BeatStars. It's just a BeatStars beat.
Shout out BeatStars, bro.
Man,
It's
isn't it,
awesome, bro. BeatStars is mad.
isn't it crazy to think that half of these producers aren't even gonna know they're on a crazy album?
Don't
Unless-
care.
Oh,
They
for
don't
real,
care.
bro. How like they'll be producers on big time albums, bro, that don't even know they're on them.
Ah.
Yeah, fucking oath.
They'll
They
be like
just-
German kids makes a beat, sells it for $30 to like fucking Trippie Redd, and suddenly
Yeah.
he's on a fucking
Yeah.
gold album. It's crazy.
But mate, he's made fucking 30 fucking kraut or whatever the fuck they're called, German coin, and he's happy.
Yeah, bro. He's made $30. He's cheering, but he could have
Yeah.
made fucking like 10K if he.
could have, yeah, like he could have personally sold it to Trippie Redd and made a fuckload. Izzy Locks makes me want to smoke joints, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying. His music, I reckon, if you get a sober person to get them to listen to a whole selection of Izzy Locks songs, by the end of it, they'd be baked as. 100%. Let's get to the Izzy part. He killed it as always.
Head for the light, We've been living a little different life, a different life. We've been living a little bit of a different life, a different life, a different life. We've been living a little bit of a different life, a different life, a different life.
They be loving when I hit this. Another rapper on the hit list, dog. Rap flow get ridiculous, quit jet like a fix it. Ain't no biscuit, but a homie got the click lit. Ain't no blick yet, but your bitch wet. She in awe, and that's a million to dream. A lot I got a scheme, but still I'm out here seeking for more. There ain't no change, I still be original. Whole lot of skunk getting blown in my interviews.
Oh! Whole
love
lot
that part.
of, whole
Little
lot
flow
of,
switch, bro. That's cool.
whole lot of
Yeah, he
skunk
killed it.
getting blown in my
Blown in my
interviews.
interviews.
Jesus Christ,
dope.
man.
Izzy's cool, bro. I love his voice. I've been new Izzy for time, bro. Even before he rapped.
Yeah, well, funny story, bro. So did we, and we didn't
That's
even know it.
crazy.
When I first spoke to Izzy, not first, but Moby was the one who got me on. Moby's like a scout. He's the one who got me onto Strong Maurice, Izzy, all that. So Mobsy made a DM with me, him, and Izzy Locks like 2 years ago, and Mobsy's like, "Fuck, we have to make shit together." And that's when me and Izzy made our first track together, Wavy. We're talking, and I spoke then. We were speaking for months, me and Izzy and Mobsy, before realizing that it was Benuada. I had no idea.
Oh, word.
I had no
That's
fucking
crazy.
idea, bro. I'm like, fuck, who is this Izzy Locks guy? And then my mate, Brad Adard, goes to me, oh, fuck, since when was Ben making music? And I was like, wait, what? I was like, Ben? I'm like, Ben who? And then he's like, bro, that's Benuada. We used to go parties with him. And I'm like, oh my God, I had no fucking clue, bro.
That's
So,
fucking
yeah.
funny as.
That's just me being a fucking dumbass as always. But yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, fucking oath, man. Very interesting how a lot of people from the West take the path of music, eh? What's like...
Hey, you don't fucking realize, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Fucking hell, man. It's a small world. Yeah, 100%. So we actually all knew him before, but we just didn't know he started making music. So that's pretty fucking cool, man. Alright. What else we got in here? What else we got, DZ?
I don't know,
You
bro.
got,
That's your album, G.
Stroke, Toke.
Toke.
Imagine that.
That's it. It's now just left with the Maurice collabs because we'll keep the game one surprise.
Yeah, keep that one surprised, bro.
And
Even
we'll
I'm fucking waiting out to hear that shit, bro.
And we'll keep
The
the
Viking
Viking one because the Viking.
Killed that
The
shit, man.
Viking,
Fucking hell. Fucking
He rapped for like 50 bars, cunt.
Yeah, he
That's
killed it, bro.
fucked.
He
50
fucking
bars.
killed it.
It's the
Love
longest
the
song
chorus
on the
at the end.
album.
He did the chorus on the end. That's fucking awesome.
Were you planning on him for rap for so long, or did you just go, here's the beat?
I sent him my verse, like unmixed and shit, just for the idea. And I left the whole end of the track, and I go, look, I'm happy for you to rap as little or as much as you want. If you do a little bit, I'll fill it in, whatever. But just
And
here you
he
go, do
literally
what you
filled the
want.
whole thing.
He did it. I gave him the idea. I said, look, if you could do a chorus, maybe, like, because I could picture that voice he does when he raps. I could
Yeah,
picture
that
him
real like
singing the chorus.
spooky fucking yeah.
Yeah. I was like, maybe if you do a chorus, that'd be cool, but whatever. And then he when he got back to me, he did the whole thing.
So who's this, bro? What's his name? Viking.
Like, he's
So,
actually our cousin.
It's actually our cousin, bro.
Oh word. Oh
So,
word. What's
yeah.
his
on
what's
Spotify,
his
type
picture?
in Viking N3, bro. He's popping. He's still popping off. He's got a loyal fan base, but at one point a couple years ago, he was fucking killing it.
Yeah, he was been doing music a while.
Holy fuck! Look at his listeners.
Oh fuck. 8 mil on a fucking song.
That's our cousin, bro.
He
That's
opened for
crazy.
Tech 9. He opened when Tech 9 did a show in Australia. He was the opener for him.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
he's even got a
Yeah,
song.
Man, your whole family must be like musicians or some shit, kind of. All of y'all are related, bro. I
Nah,
swear to
nah.
God.
See, that's
You
the-
come out in 2 weeks and be like, oh yeah, it turns out the game's like my second uncle or something like that, bro. Fuck it up.
I swear I
Hey,
used
Nathan,
to.
you forgot the word listen in there, bro.
The Viking, yeah. So basically, here's the thing, right? He is the only musical one in the family, and then it went
That's
to
crazy.
Then it went to FriendlyFire and D.
Bro, they're brothers, G.
Okay. For anyone who didn't know, me and DZ are biological brothers.
Same mum, same dad.
I still think he could have been adopted, but that's a discussion Mum doesn't want to talk about. But yeah,
Anyway, we're fucking related.
yeah, we're
but,
related. We're brothers. That's why
That's
this
why
whole
they're related.
Now that's why this whole thing's very fucking trippy. It's like a fate thing. You speak about this on your song, Imagine That. So I was making music beats for ages, and I didn't. It's like the same thing with Holloway. I didn't know this cunt could rap so well, and then
I didn't know you made music either. We didn't know. We didn't
yeah,
talk about it.
and
Some of
then
you guys just didn't know that shit. That's
that's what
fucking
I'm saying
crazy.
because like yeah, and then one day we were out hanging out. Okay, so Mum's coming in clutch here saying not true. The Rosanos, they're all okay. So apparently the people on Viking sides are all musicians. Like I'm talking about like actual people who made it in the industry, not just because they can play a guitar, Mum. Like everyone in my family can play the fucking guitar.
That's mad impressive, bro. Everyone in my family's depressed.
So that's tough, right? We cannot all play guitar. Fucking
Like, come on.
In our immediate circle plays fucking guitar.
Okay, not the people that live out of Wellers, but like, yeah, okay, she's right. All the Rosanos can play the guitar and shit. Yeah, but anyway, and one time, it was the very first time I remember me and DZ ever hung out of home. And we're hanging out, we're having kick-ons, there was a few people over, and then this guy comes up to me and goes, oh, yeah, by the way, I can rap. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, you know how everyone thinks they can rap or everyone knows a mate that raps and shit. So I'm like, all right, fucking hell. I'm like, all right, cool. Okay, so with him and his mate, one of his best mates at the time, Jerry, they put on a cypher. And Jerry was rapping, and then Dylan starts rapping. And everyone in the party was like, holy fuck.
Oh, fuck, this cunt can rap.
This is like a
We used
movie.
to freestyle. That's
Yeah.
what Jerry and I, we used to get together and we just freestyle all night. All night we do ciphers back and forth. It's so fun, man.
So this
so
is like
fun.
this is like a movie scene. The whole party is now just listening to Dylan. And I went, fuck. And then that next day, he come over and we're recording shit.
That's so funny, bro.
That's how it starts, bro. Like, so hey, a word of advice: speak to your family members, speak to your friends, speak to your brothers and sisters, because they probably got hidden talents they're too shy about, and because no cunt reaches out, it's talent that gets fucking wasted. You know what I mean?
For real, bro. I'm getting Oyen on a track. Trust me.
Oh. All right, I guess we'll play.
Come on, give us one more, bro. I'm trying to get a little sneak peek.
Let's get a. We've only got.
Imagine that.
Yes, I thought this is this your opener?
Yeah, that's an intro.
Okay, yeah. So this is with is this a strong Maurice beat or a low beat?
No, this is a BeatStars beat.
Oh, okay.
This is-
Again, bro. This man, BeatStars #1 advocate
There's,
right
there's
now.
a couple of them on there. There's a
God
couple of
damn.
them.
Right. So this is the song. This is for those of you who just like to sort of listen to a little bit of a song and then skip. I highly advise you listen to all of this song. It's the opening song, which is a smart play by Dylan. This basically explains what that story we just spoke about. So actually listen to this song before you start skipping through and shit like that. Because I know most of you won't listen to the whole thing, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. From here to forever. Chip Jacob Mafia. Picture this, a cold day in 06. I was a little kid, foolish, living bliss, ignorance. But shit began to change when I grew up a bit and started hearing all the secrets to the life that we live. I knew my brain was different, never meant to fit in. I wasn't popular, but never struggled trying to make friends. I used to piss them off, cause in my classes I'd spit Tech 9, hops, send them Ritz lyrics so quick. My teachers used to say I was a little distracted. You'd think the way I carried on, I would've pursued the acting. But I couldn't wait for the bell to ring so I could hit the ball course where all the islanders sing.
Hit the ball courts where all the islanders sing. So you cunts with full doing rap battles at school.
That's what I used to do at school, bro. We'd have, because I was friends with all the islanders, bro. We at recess and lunch, one of them would always have the guitar. They start playing rap beats. Jerry and I, the rest of us, we start freestyling. Them
That's
beats.
awesome, man.
Wait.
Yeah,
You went to St. Clair High, yeah? You went
St.
to
Clair,
STC?
bro.
Yes, sir.
Well, I swear y'all were beefing with us at Emmaus over rap battles at one point, G.
Nah,
I would never got involved in that.
Oh,
shit.
bro, I know. Fucking, there was schools beefing with fucking Emmaus with our rapping, bro. I remember that.
yeah, I remember that
I don't
shit.
remember. If I was in there, I would have smoked you.
For real, bro. Y'all are lucky. You're lucky I sat out, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that's fucking funny, man. Yes, that's cool, man. So next time you guys go to school and you see a group of boys all rapping, pay attention because there might be one fucking standout guy in there, man. You know what I mean?
I was better freestyling back then than I am now, bruv. I used to freestyle so much. I was so good at a point, but now, like, I'm average. I can freestyle if I need to,
The more you write lyrics, bro, the harder it is to freestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
fuck,
you're
think too much about it.
you're thinking too much about it, bro. Like, fucking
Yeah.
oath.
Still freestyled on Heat Stroke, bro. That was the first time I did that.
Okay, I got a question for Stevie.
Hey, that's me.
Your writing process. Do you do the whole what Moby does and play the beat and then sort of like mumble the tone and then go back and feel, or do you actually sit there, pen and pad, and go, okay, nah, words? Like, what's your?
Bit of both. I'll make a beat, and if I can make a beat and vibe to it, I'll be like, because when I make a song, bro, I don't like just hum. Like if I make a beat, the first thing that comes to me will be like one bar.
Yep.
Like I was talking to the homie Ben about this on Discord like a week or two ago when I was recording for one of my Insta verses. I was making a beat and I was like, she told me that things get better, and then I'll get the start of it and then I'll sort of mumble with it, come up with the flow. But if I can't make at least like one 2-bar rap with it, I fucking scrap the beat.
Oh, okay. So you
Like,
always
so
have
I'll
an
sit
opening
there-
line.
Yeah, I can always think of something like he with like the fucking one Holloway sent me where it's like big rings, big bags, shit that I want but I can't have. I heard that straight away when he sent me the beat, and I was like, all right, cool. That's the flow. That's the vibe. Now let me get the pen and paper out or the notepads up and fucking write it all out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the way I write. That's like me. I'll have the first bar, and then I literally go second bar. Okay, replay the beat. First, second bar, third bar, replay the beat.
First, second, third, fourth. Yeah, that's how I do it. Like, if I can't hear at least one bar to the beat, I'll scrap the whole beat and I won't use it.
Oh, wow.
And then from there, I'll do what sort of Moby does, and then like I'll make one or two, and then I'll be like, all right, what's the flow? I want to continue from here, da 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 da. Or if I want to go like da 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 da, you know, if I can find the flow, find the cadence out, and then put words to it. But I need to start with something. If I have no lyrical start, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's a real talent, man. The word. I don't know how you guys come up with the words, man. I really don't. Like,
Neither,
holy,
to be honest, bro.
Holy shit, bro. Like, when I did that little fucking 2-bar chorus for Poison, because we needed a gap to fill, I was literally doing what Eazy-E used to do and go, one word, record, okay, fuck, okay, next word. That shit is fucking hard, bro. I can't do that shit to save my life, bro. I'm like a dyslexic child trying to read.
Bro. It's like when I go for a walk in the morning, bro. I'll be walking and I'll be listening to like some song just on shuffle. Like I like to go through random artists I find and then go to their like radio to find other artists similar to them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll hear one of their beats and I'll be like, oh, this is cool. And I'll be like, oh, then I'll rap a little word. I'll write it down on my notes pad. I'll come try and make a beat and I'll be like, does this work to it?
Yeah,
How can I fuck with that? Cool. I don't know what I'm doing half the time writing lyrics, bro. Sometimes I like fall asleep and I'll wake up and my song's done.
Yeah, fuck.
Yo, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, we used to talk about that at Mobsy all the time, where you'd get in like blackout mode, and I'd start something, and then like an hour later, it's just finished, and I don't remember how I got to that finish point, bro. It's like
you like wake out of it. You're like, oh wait, what the fuck? I just finished the whole song.
You've gone to full work mode. You know what I mean?
Fucking crazy,
bro. Okay, so Stevie, I'm gonna make you think a little bit here. What has been your from your artist changed from Young SB to bystephen? What have you learned so far as bystephen? Something that you didn't know when you were making music as Young SB.
What have I learned?
What have you learned? What has been the most pivotal moment for you so far?
Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Because obviously numbers have grown quick as bystephen.
Numbers have grown. I've done marketing more. I wouldn't say I've learned it and put more effort into marketing.
Marketing's a little better. Audio quality is tremendously better.
I guess it's important to enjoy the music you make. Like with Young SB, there was a couple songs I dropped because I was like, oh fuck, I haven't dropped in 3 months. I better quickly rush something out and drop it. And like on the tape that I dropped as Young SB, I didn't like half the songs. I just wanted to. They were all fillers.
No.
Now it's more like, you know, put the time in and only drop the music you enjoy. Like, I don't be too critical of it. That's another thing I'll do. I'd make music that I hated because I thought it would sound good to other people. Other people would enjoy it. Like, I make a song and be like, oh, I think people would like this. Like, I don't like it, but it fits other people's style. Like, this would be cool. Someone will like it.
You gotta like it.
Exactly. Now I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck who likes my music, bro. I was like, I think this song bangs. I'm gonna drop it. Like, that was like me with Don't Go. I was like, this is so different to anything I've ever dropped before. But I don't care if anyone likes it or not, bro, because I enjoyed this song and it makes me feel cool. And it went really well.
Fucking love Don't Go, man.
That's a good song.
That's one of my favorite songs I've ever dropped. But when I was sitting there like writing it and finishing it, I was like, this is so different, bro. That's like guitars, a bit more indie, it's a bit more like pop. I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna like this. I was like, so I was sitting there like, do I drop it? Do I finish it? And I'm like, fuck it. The whole point of the artist change was to change my approach to music. I'm gonna drop shit that I enjoy, and then if other people enjoy it with me, then fuck, happy days. If they don't, that sucks, bro. I don't make music for you. I make music for me.
100%, brother. So you're saying as Young SB, you didn't really have that attitude because you were trying to sacrifice your own personal enjoyment for others. That's what you're saying?
For others, yeah. So as Young SB, it was all, oh, okay. Young SB, it's a very SoundCloud name. This is my ploy to get famous off music and then do what I want. All right, you know, like, let me go through some of my Young SB songs. Let me bring them up. I can probably name which songs I made.
Because I'm not gonna lie, because you did, as Young SB, you did very well to do the turn up shit, the turn up SoundCloud stuff, like don't change, when I go. That's like a track where you start throwing drinks.
I hated that song.
Yeah, okay.
I hated that song. I made
Wow.
it because Lil Pump was blowing up, and I was like, all right, Lil Pump type beat. Lil
Yeah,
Pump
he was doing the
type
Gucci
song.
gang, Gucci gang, Gucci
No
gang.
change, no change.
Wanna
Yeah,
suck
repetitive,
on my can like a
repetitive.
Gucci gang. Wanna suck on my
Like-
dick.
Like Nikes, I fucking love Nikes. It's one of my favorite releases. I'm so tempted to just reshoot the cover photo and put it back up as by Steven because I fucking love the song.
Nikes.
You can do that.
It's like Shorty Ride Me Like Bikey. It's the beat that's the exact same beat as one of the big fob rap group songs.
Yep.
Where we
was
have
a
the same
Splice
sample,
sample,
and
wasn't
Splice.
it?
Yeah. But like, I hated No Change, but it fucking did the best out of all my songs. Like it was shit.
Well, what about Red? That blew up, didn't it?
Oh, I fucking love.
Sippin'.
I still love Red. That was
How many
my
plays
first.
did you get on that one?
On 1900 on SoundCloud.
But on Spotify, you had a fuckload, didn't you?
I'm gonna have a look.
I swear you hit a fuckload on that.
Right, no, that was on No Change. No Change did really well, and I was like, ah.
So for everyone in the chat, because you guys can see my Spotify, this is Steven's first artist, Young SB. This is how I met Steven, as Young SB. Nike's 1300.
1300 on Red as well. No Change got 11K.
That's the
fucking
one.
hate
No
that song.
Change had 11,000.
I fucking hate that song. I don't think it's good. I think it sounds bad. The cover photo is a little effort because I didn't like the sombrero. It's a cat. Like, I didn't like it. The only three songs I really like as Young SB is Red, Nikes, and Marge Simpson because Marge Simpson was fun. The rest were all just like, all right, this is gonna fit the style that's popping right now. I hope it blows up and I get famous.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. By Steven's a much different approach mentally. I don't stress as much about how the music sounds to other people. I make sure that I enjoy it and I make sure it's sonically pleasing and obviously the mix is strong, but
Yeah.
the whole vibe is just up to what I feel. It's the same with all my Instagram raps. Like as Young SB, I was doing remixes of popular songs so people will click on them and listen to my song. Like, oh, this guy can rap. He's doing it on his popular beat. Now I'm like sitting in my room like, oh, this sounds cool. Like there was one that I did where the video for it was fucking horrible. I just got out the shower, my hair was full parted, looked like shit, but I really like the song. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna upload it anyway.
Yeah, fuck.
Because I think it's cool.
100%.
And it's that mindset change. I didn't know how important it was going to be to me enjoying music because that, yeah, as Young SB, I think we briefly touched on it on the first episode of FireCast I was on. I wasn't enjoying music anymore because I was doing it for the sake of getting famous and making money and being a rapper. Now it's a different approach. I'm doing it because I think it's cool. If anyone listens to my shit, happy days. If my next song that I drop at the end of the month flops, I don't really care. I'm gonna listen to it, bro, and I'm gonna still bump that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, that's for
That's
real,
what
bro.
music's
That's
about, bro.
It's very important, fucking like. Yeah, you gotta, and it's fucking cliche as, but you have to enjoy your own shit first. You gotta make music that you enjoy.
Your
That
biggest
like,
fan.
it's like Mobsy always says. His goal is to make music that is sonically pleasing to the person's ear, but he loves it. That's the two goals. That is it. And I think that's a great approach, man. As long as your mix doesn't sound fucking garbonjo, then you're gonna be fine.
That's it, yeah.
You're gonna be
If
sweet.
your mix sounds fine, then like that's the only time I ever sit and worry about. Okay, I need this to sound good. Like when I'm mixing and mastering my songs. When I'm recording, bro, I could be writing bars that make no sense to anyone except myself. There could be something that I've just, I found funny and no one else thinks it's funny. And I'll put that in a bar and I'll be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I can't give a fuck. I think it's cool, bro. It's my music, not your music. Fuck off.
Yeah.
If I enjoy it, that's all that matters.
What about you, DZ?
If other people enjoy it too, happy days.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and what about you, DZ? When you're thinking of like your words, especially when you're like rapping about the government and stuff, like obviously you just don't give a fuck about what other people think too. Like you're just speaking your mind. You don't. Does that ever worry you? Like that kind of stuff?
Oh fuck no! It's exactly the same thing. I do it because I like it. If I, I like to test myself. If I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna keep doing it. Doesn't matter who listens. Like who cares? If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, no. Cool. Yeah, I love that, man. That's the best attitude to have, man.
It's so important, bro, to have a healthy mindset.
Yeah, I'm pushing for that for everyone to be able to make music like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. What do we got here? Toke. This is with Strong Beat.
Maurice. Yeah.
Now, Strong Maurice said when I was working on this, I worked a few of these songs live. When I did this song, Strong Maurice said that he never makes beats like this. He said this was like a one-off.
He sent me a folder with like 30 beats on there. He said, pick whatever you want, use it on the album. I went through, I did one, I wanted an interlude from him. And then he said, you could use it to rap. If you want to make a song, pick a beat. I was like, all right, fuck it. So I'll do that too. So I went through, chose the interlude straight away. It was the first one in the folder. I loved it. It was like a minute. Elevator music sounded perfect. I was like, that's the one.
Yeah,
I went through, and Toke was like the last beat on there. I was like, all right, I'll rap on that one.
Wow. Okay, so this I can imagine too. That motherfucker, I reckon, would have over 300 beats on his shit.
Oh, cunt's
definitely.
wild, bro.
That
He
cunt
shit
is.
every day.
I'm pretty sure he's making like 3-4 beats in an hour. Like he does the whole. He does what Mobsy does. Him and Mobsy are so similar, it fucking freaks me out. So Mobsy does this shit too, where they make something quick, and then forget about it. But it's still there. Make something, okay, forget about it. And then 2 hours later, they've made 4 rough little ideas, but you've got 4 songs there, like done. And they just go back and fix it up a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. I've got 4 beats in under 2 hours. See, I can't do that. That's crazy, man. I would love to.
Yeah, bro. I like to sit there and just like work on one thing until I hate it.
We should do that, Stevie. We should do a stream one time this week or next week where we do a blitz session where we have to give ourselves, say, like 3-hour stream, and we have to make as many beats as we can. Don't worry about how crap they sound. We just got to blitz through.
If we're allowed to use samples and just flip samples,
yeah.
We
don't have to
That's
make
what
them.
tripped me
Fuck
last time,
that.
bro. After not making samples for so long, and then we have to make a sample, bro. I was like, oh fuck, bro. I hit up Holloway not too long ago, bro, and I was like, oh, just send me as many just guitar riffs as you can, bro, and I'll flip them and put drums on them. Yeah, he's in the chat now, bro. Yeah, Jugs, bro. Just anytime you have a guitar loop that you don't want to put drums under, send it to me, bro. I fucking
yeah.
I love having backups.
A meet and greet with Kid Leroy. You bought a meet and greet ticket, bruh. I'm telling you right now.
$400, bro.
Do what I was gonna do with Virtual Riot. You take a fucking USB and just slip it in his back pocket. Don't even tell him about it. When you meet him,
that's a good idea, bro.
I was gonna, because there was gonna be a time where I was gonna do that when I first got into making dubstep, but I'm so glad I didn't because I was so bad at it. I was like, fuck, we're gonna like Virtual Riot was gonna be there, and because we're DJs, we always get access to backstage. So I was going to go, fuck, if I just take a USB with like 10 of my songs and slip it into his pocket, he's going to go home and go, oh, he's either going to forget and think it's his USB, or he's going to go, oh, what the fuck is this? He might chuck it out, but he might plug it in. But I reckon you should do that, Holloway. Don't even tell him you make music, because he probably gets that all the time. But just slip.
All the fucking famous people get shit like that, like, oh, I make music.
Yeah, slip them the USB.
It'll take their curiosity. They'll be like, what the fuck is this?
100%.
They'll be too curious, bro. They'll be too
100%.
curious to not check it.
Yeah, Holloway, fuck, send me guitar riffs too, you piece of shit. I've asked this guy like 30 times and he doesn't do it. He fucking gronk.
Bro, I'm telling you, we need a TJM Discord where as soon as someone makes a sample, they just send it in there. And we can all just take it if we want, leave it in there if we don't. Or like a shared Dropbox or something, bro.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If Holloway's just making hella guitar riffs, bro, he uploads them and uses them, bro. If I make like a cool piano loop, or you make a fucking drum loop or perk loop, or he's got an acapella that he wants to drop in, bro, you just fucking chuck it and it's free taking for anyone.
That's a good idea.
Bro.
I'll do that today. I'll make a TJM thing and I'll invite us 3, Holloway. I'll invite Morris. I'll invite everyone. Maurice.
What a good manager, bro. Look at this guy.
I've got him, man. You guys are, like I said, you're my children, bro. I'm like the monk, and you guys are my little fucking hatchlings, bro. Like, Oh, another thing I wanted to talk before we do another snippet was, Stephen, you said a line that hit me hard in our latest collab with Izzy. What did you say? At the end you said, fuck. At
the end I said, it's Stephen. That's how I ended up.
No. Before that you said something about, I appreciate the love, but something doesn't sit right. People used to think... people used to say my shit too simple, but now people...
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me bring it up. I'll read it out. I got it saved on the notepads, bro. I got a whole folder where I just go on the notepad app and write on my bars because I'm too portal for
I can quickly get up the thing too if I have to.
What's it called?
Desktop. What's it called? Another trend. Yeah.
Fuck, where did I save it?
If I play this,
these on my phone. These things are on my phone. It'll probably jog my memory when I hear it, bro. I'm fucking horrible like that. I was watching some shit on TikTok where they're getting rappers to try finish their own bars, and if someone did that to me, bro, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
If someone walked up to me and was like, "Oh, finish your bars from fucking Marge Simpson or Red or whatever," I'd be like, "Oh, I got no clue."
So
I was like, first they say my shit too simple, now they say it hits right, And then in quotes, it's like, feel like your music talks to me. I'm so glad you picked up the mic. And I'm like, I appreciate the love. Something doesn't sit right. You don't really love it. You're just coming along for the ride.
Yes, that.
People saying that, oh, your shit's so fucking cool, man. But they won't say, but even though I've been rapping the same, they're only saying it when I'm doing shit that's making numbers now.
Yes, bro. Thank you. This is exactly when I was mixing, when I was doing the mix and master, bro. That hit me different. I was like, fuck, like, and that's that's an idea with with the Easter egg I'm telling you about that we did on the album, the Easter egg. And now, so I'm gonna share a little bit what the Easter egg is to get people intrigued. But if you guys can look here in the From Here to Forever album. I got here Confessions to a Doctor. Now, I didn't make this up myself. I'm 100% admitting I took this idea from Odd Future. Because Tyler, the Creator, did this throughout all his albums. Now, throughout the Odd Future albums, they were telling a story. Now, it's Tyler, the Creator, talking to his alter ego, Dr. TC. Which is like his therapist. And he goes and throughout every single album, there's little audio clips of them back and forth talking to different members of OF and stuff like that. And I think, I was speaking to DZ, I think it would be a good idea, something kind of fun we could do. And in this first one of Confessions to a Doctor, I talk a little bit about that, where I sort of say, okay, so like like I've always said before, you start making music, right? And everyone's kind of on board. All your mates are like, yay, hooray, okay, he made a song, share it, because it's new. After about a year into it, everyone stops sharing your shit. No one gives a fuck anymore. So where's the support you were giving me when I first started making music, right? And it's like, okay, fuck. And then now all of a sudden that the numbers are growing, you got people sharing shit again. You got people inboxing me saying, bro, I got people inboxing me from school and shit I haven't spoke to in months, and they're already messaging saying, hey man, like hold on a second. Where the fuck was the fucking love? Where was the love when I was doing this shit by myself? Like, you know what I mean? So that's why this Confessions thing, where I talk a little bit about that. And what do you think, DZ? Do you think it's kind of interesting? I thought it'd be an interesting idea we could adapt into our albums and stuff that we do, especially now that you got Holloway coming out, bystephen, Mobsy. Like, it's a lot of cool little Easter eggs we could chuck in. You know what I mean?
I like the idea. I mean, because we are a label that's kind of like Odd Future-y. Like, there's a lot of us doing different shit. I think
Odd Future.
On each of our projects to kind of have something that like more hardcore fans, can decipher. I think that's pretty cool.
The TJM cinematic universe, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
100%. So that line hit me, Stevie. So what do you like? But then in saying that too, I've seen heaps of interviews, and Will Smith was the one that sort of helped me understand it. Because without Will Smith saying this, I'd probably would still be on like a rampage. But Will Smith said it to me. He said, "You have to realize, right, is that when someone tries to chase a goal or follow a dream, of course no one's gonna give a fuck. No one's gonna believe in you. You have to prove to everyone that you can do it." And then they're going to come back on board to start to show support. Do you think it's a little bit like that, Stevie? Or
that's sort of what I hit with in the bar. Like, I appreciate the love and like I appreciate it, but like it still doesn't sit right yet. Because you can never know someone's real intentions until you're doing it for a bit more long term. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day,
like I appreciate them giving me love and being like, oh, look at him, he's working towards his dreams. Like, that's cool, but. Like, are you just doing it because you knew me when, I was small and you want me to give you a little bit of clout, or are you doing it because you actually like the shit I'm doing? That's what I mean when I say it don't really sit right.
Right, at the end of the day, every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry is making music, bro. Like, people, until you fucking show that you can do it, no one's gonna care.
Yeah, no one's gonna care.
People are busy, man.
ZX,
that's it, bro.
They like the clout chase.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I do appreciate that people are like, cluing onto the music, and like for the most part, I can tell people are genuine. But there's just that part of me that never knows if they're only doing it because they think you're gonna get big and they want to profit off you. And that's a scary thing, bro. With clout chase, is like some people are gonna be legit and actually like, oh wow, look, okay, I was a bit skeptical at first. You saying you wanted to do music, but you're actually doing quite well, and that's sick. But some people are going to be like, oh, this guy's about to do well. I'm going to fucking make sure he remembers me when he's famous.
Yeah.
And then I can be like, oh, look at this picture of me with bystephen. He's a big celebrity now.
Yeah.
Give me 10K followers on Instagram. Hi, Smile. Hit me up. I want a fucking sponsorship. You know what I mean?
Hi, Smile.
I mean, I guess it's normal. It's a normal human emotion. I guess that's why I say in Confessions to a Doctor, I thought it'd be cool to sort of get that off well, my chest anyway, because I did the first confession tape, I sort of let that off my chest a little bit, and then the next one we can have DZ and you two talking to each other or something, like, you know what I mean? But like, like I said, you guys will hear it. For those of you who pay attention and listen to the little Easter egg, you guys will hear it. DZ, you didn't list that on the track list, did you? No?
No.
Yeah, perfect.
I think that's good too.
Yeah.
On every release, we won't put it on the track list.
Don't put it on the track
Wow,
list.
it's just there, yeah.
It's literally there for people who pay a bit more attention to what we've... Because like I said, with the OF stuff, it was only the hardcore fans that could understand the story. And that's why me, Mobsy, Brad, and Hendo, and Jybro, we used to fucking literally... The first thing we listened to when the albums would drop was those audio files. We wouldn't even listen to the music. We'd listen to that and go, fuck, okay, what's happening now? Like, oh my God, Tyler's done this. And then you go back and listen to the music and go, okay, cool. So it's like a story within the story. So I think that'd be a cool little thing we could do. But yeah, like I said, you guys will hear it. It's interesting. We'll go Heatstroke.
To you, man. Toke or Heatstroke, I think they're the last ones.
Yeah, they're the last two, man. So we'll do Heatstroke. Is this low or strong?
Heatstroke's low, yeah.
This one's
Heatstroke's low. Yeah.
Groove music, go live, bang. All right.
Okay.
I be living life fast when they talk from the backseat. Show hands like you're calling a taxi. This is shit they be waiting on. Got me beating on my chest like I'm Donkey Kong. I feel blessed when I flex, I'm the king of the jungle. No stress, TJM never fumble. I came here with the team we built. They preach love, but tell me how you really feel. We know you hate this, hard to see us do better. Couldn't ask for a better 2 letters. DZ like you need a care package. It ain't fair when the skill set lacking. Better blow up when we drop bombs. Listen to the crowd yelling, singing our song. Maybe not yet, but it won't take long. Flowing so hot that you better use tongs.
Boom. That one, I went hard on the effects there. That one, even I was having fun on that one. Like, that was because of all the little lines and bars you were doing.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
You know what I mean?
I like that, bro. Like, they'll be singing that songs, maybe not yet, but it won't be long. Like, that's cool. I fuck with the confidence in the delivery too.
100%. So that's
Thank
why.
you, bro.
That one to me. See, that's why, especially for me when I'm trying to do the mix and stuff, when you guys are sending me bars and you're talking about heaps of cool random shit that gives me room to add effects, I think it makes the track. So it's like ZX was saying, I was doing a live stream once of I think it was Imagine That, DZ, and when you say I couldn't wait for the bell to ring, as soon as I added that little school bell sound effect, ZX was like, fuck, that just made the whole song just so enjoyable just for some reason. Just for that little tiny sound effect, you know what I mean?
It's like a call and response, bro.
Yeah, 100%. So, now we've got Imagine That. And then that's it. Oh, no, what's the one with, Toke. And then we've got...
Yeah, you got The Unforgiven, but that's the one that we wait till the...
And
to listen to.
And the Viking track.
Yeah.
We might have missed. I feel like we've missed some, but there's 11 tracks.
No, we haven't. We've got them all. 32 bars, Easy Locks, Imagine That, collab with Stevie, Uncut Gems, and Morris. That's it. We did it.
And the solo one.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so this is the one that Maurice sent you a folder of like 30 beats. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy. Groove, Babushka. This is the one where you said, Stevie, fuck, this is an awesome beat. It's very simple. It's very... I'm pretty sure you joined in the live.
Yeah.
Just having fun on this one.
Okay, I remember.
What up, Maurice?
I think I remember the one. Yeah, because you said Strong Maurice made this beat. And I was like, yeah, that's flawless.
Flow sick, we nauseous. Boss little shit, that's a penthouse office. Who the top pick, DZ, no contest. I don't care for life of floss. And spit real, then watch their jaws hit the floor. Notorious, we don't play, we gon' keep them watching. We the talk of the town, no gossip. Watch them all jump around like mosh pits. They're afraid of the dark, we monsters. Get played if you start, that's daunting. You don't wanna weird us, no problems. Trust us, it's a must, we poppin' off at the mouth. TJM, no, we don't fuck around. Tell me who got a flow like this. They can never trust spit like this. Hop up on the mic and they all lose sight of their goals when they see who their opponents is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the one. I remember the stream for that, bro. That was crazy.
I love doing that now. The whole getting a little voice snippet and repeating it like the Nick's got the I love doing
I
that.
noticed that. I noticed
Yeah,
you like
I've
doing
noticed I've been starting to throw that in there, bro. I think it's so just a little bit of spice, you know what I mean, that it adds to the track, man. Fucking oath. Fucking oath.
I'm so keen for the tape to drop, bro.
It's gonna be
Me
good.
too, man. It's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait to bump that shit.
I guess one more thing we can quickly talk about is before we'll give a little teaser is we're talking about doing a clip for our collab with another collab that's not on the tape. We've got another collab with Izzy.
So much shit coming out, bro. It's crazy.
Bro, we've got so much. I'm gonna have to. I need to make a roadmap, bro, of everything. The Stevie songs, the Holloway, the fucking my drum and bass track. But yeah, no, there's nothing set in stone yet. But we are discussing on where to go. We've got a funny idea what we can do, which I think is pretty fucking cool. What Izzy said in the inbox.
I remember waking up and seeing that shit, bro. I was like, man, these guys on something different.
I think it's a fucking mad idea.
Why don't you show that? That track's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Show that.
I can show a snip of that. I can show a little
This is
snip.
after the project.
This
so
is
once
after
we
the
put
album.
this-
So we're looking either end of September, right at the end, or like start of October type beat.
Yeah. Groove music.
Hey, it's me.
And this was a Drake
Like
type
this,
vibe, bro.
yeah.
And I made this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, that's the boys right there.
I know we haven't spoken in a while and things have been weird. I hope you're doing really good. Call me sometime, okay?
Know that life goes on, even hard times stretch. Things get real when the vision's not pretend. Team got small, but I know it's for the best. We ain't never going far, this ain't just another trend. I can't ever waste my time in this. Love for the grind, and I'm never trying to hide this shit. We got the vibe, ain't nobody be denying it. Got good weed, you can bet that I've been lighting
Seeing
it.
fall away like leaves in the autumn time. Seeing us do better has gotten them to decline. Figure out my style is kinda hard to define. I'm a different type of person to others you tend to find. All these fish are
Ain't nobody the haven now. Ain't nobody be denying it. Hey, B.Y. Steven, no caps, keep it low, bro. They a lot to hate, but now they asking for my photo. Oh no, hit me, I say you should do some promo. They love it, they can see beneath the flow, though. Cause I be grinding. Tracks be getting worn out, man. I'm trying to
Damn, man. I think
Mad.
that's what we were talking about, bro. It's kind of that frustration of like everyone sort of now kind of jumping on board, and before there was nothing there. I'm so hyped, man. 100%
We're
ZX,
getting
bro.
there, boys. We're
getting
fucking
there,
getting
man.
there.
This is a mad beat. Yep, for real. So that's
Yeah,
gonna,
beat's
like I said,
awesome.
I'm gonna come up with a roadmap. I've got to get all the boys to send me the covers and shit. Of what they've got.
Fuck yeah, that's what I need to do today, bro. I need to get the cover for my next song.
Yeah, do your covers, because I'll get like a little picture, and then I'll have each cover photo. So I'll have Holloway's single, the album, my single, your single, Stevie. And this roadmap is gonna cover what until October. You said, hey Stevie, that's when yours and Holloway's comes out.
Yeah, should do. Holloway's is 10th, and then I've got to hit up Moby today and send him the beat I've got an idea for. It's just literally like a fucking 2 minutes or less, 16 bars each. Cool little thing for October to pull me over to when the tape drops in December.
Yeah. Okay, fuck. So there's a lot of stuff coming out with with TJM Records, man. We've got heaps of shit. See, this is good now. This is when we got shit starting to back up.
Yeah.
And shit starting to bank up, bro. And we're fucking, you know what I mean? DZ should get Kobe D as a feature. Who's that? You guys heard of Kobe D?
Kobe D, no.
Never heard of him. I'm open for whatever, man. People ask me for features.
Bro,
I fucking do 'em, bro.
send all the boys stuff to everyone. Send Holloway, send Stevie, send Dillets, DZ, send them to anyone that you think's a decent fucking musician. Send them their stuff, bro. We can get collabs going. All right, boys. I guess that will fucking do us for the day. Jugsy says,
I
bro,
enjoyed this though. I enjoyed the little listening party, bro. That was cool.
I'm
Cool.
still
That's
waiting
fun,
for
man.
Mobsy on my other track. He's
And
gonna.
I was laughing at.
Holloway's gonna be 90 years old by the time he's collab with. They're gonna be both old as fuck.
Bro, that guy sucks at replying, bro. I swear. Bro.
No.
It takes fucking time.
Yeah, mate. Well, how do you think I feel? I've been mates with this cunt since high school. Ever since school, he's the worst cunt for it. Doesn't answer his phone, doesn't answer me. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, guys. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I think the listening party was a cool idea, DZ.
Do it again for yours, Stephen. When yours
for real. We'll do another one in a few months or so, bro.
Do it for Holloway's album. Do it for Stevie's album.
It's fun, bro. Donda style.
Donda style for real, bro. Oh, let me book out a whole arena for my G. Yeah, fucking hardcore.
Circular cottage.
I mean, hopefully though, our next one is together in person again, because.
Yeah, it should be soon, bro.
Like,
oh, bro, it'll be November, hopefully, we should be open by then, bro. If we're not open in next month, bro, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh man,
I just want to go back to the pub, G.
Mobsy is the most important man on the planet. So, who does he think he is? Hey, he's on that Mob time, brother. It's a different time zone altogether where Mob's from. Hey, he's still on China. He's still on China time, bro. He does his fucking. All right, everyone. Thank you, guys. I want to meet DZ. Don't worry, bro. It will happen.
You will, bro.
It will happen. You will as we start. You know, hopefully when this shit's over too. Another thing I would love to do would be a show, because I know Izzy Locks is the man. He's got experience. He's performed at gigs before. Before lockdown was a thing, Izzy, and he was going to Wollongong and doing shows at pubs and shit, like, which is a perfect starter for us. We can sort of get that vibe of doing live stuff, and you'll meet us all, you know what I mean? It's going to be great. But we just need this shit to be over, and then I will start.
Allowed, bro.
Once this lockdown is over, I will do what every manager's supposed to do, and then start hitting people up for shows and for fucking hangouts and for things that we can start meeting people in person, because this whole meeting shit online all the time is starting to fuck me off. I don't like it. The whole point of FireCast was to meet people and sort of catch a real vibe, but it's all right. We're making do. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Stevie, once again for coming on, my brother.
Yes,
always,
sir.
boys. Always got time for the boys.
Fucking oath. And all right, guys, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out, boys.
See you, boys. Thank you for having me.
September 26th. Fucking.
The 26th, man.